Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpion, New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
I'm
Yo, what's
back.
all right.
Yeah, damn right, feel bad, nigga. Goddamn.
Nigga, I haven't been used to you being around. My bad.
Damn. But yeah, it's Shuttleworth, man. I'm gonna just keep it short and simple. It's Shuttleworth. That's it. Ring gang, nigga.
Yes, sir. Shuttleworth, back, ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You know what this is? Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. Monday Night Boxing.
Yes, sir. And just for the sake of connection time, we'll get to whoever's in the boat who needs to be banned later. But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's Fights Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger, #1 contender. Let's go. Come on. Biggest fight of the year.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, biggest fight of the year. We're jumping right into it, man. Xander Zayas, Jerome Boots Ennis, man. Next Saturday, Barclays, Brooklyn. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm gonna let my man Shuttleworth, get off his bars, yo. Yo, bro. What's your prediction? What do you think about this fight? What do you think is gonna go down?
It's Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. Boots is the boxer everybody yap about. Check it out. Hooks, he got him. Problems with them check hooks. He got hold on, nigga.
Yes, sir.
This the best fight of the year. If we add everything up, this probably #1. In a way, Nakatani 2, Foster 4, 3. Like, we've had some good ones so far. But this is it right here. I feel like Boots is just too talented and just too much of everything. I think a lot of people are picking Zayas more off because they hate Boots.
Facts. Facts.
But Zayas is quality. It just, my whole thing with Zayas is he's like that nigga in the studios who been hanging around for so long. And he just been mid until one day you come into the studio and somebody's playing some fire and you're like, damn, who this? And they say, oh, it's that one nigga. That's Zayas to me, and that's his last performance. Like, he just always kind of been around. Yeah, he was undefeated. He just been around, and then he finally, he got it together. Like, he was that nigga you always seen in the little ciphers with his notebook. Just, he was that nigga at the end of the Clue tapes. Maybe after the Joe Budden song. But yeah, so people trying to act like Zayas has just been super impressive and he's been the standout guy. No, nigga, he finally put it all together last time. That was it. And he did it against his best opponent, which made it even crazier. So I get it. But we just can't give him a complete pass for all them other spoiling on the vine ass performances. He was Bivol before Bivol was Bivol, with the damn just being mid, just not, no urgency. We used to complain about how Zayas used to look.
Yeah, but for things too is Bivol had quality performance before he went on this little kind of mid streak, and then he kind of picked it up again.
Yeah, that's true. Bivol at least had a little, okay, hold on, who's this Russian nigga? Mm-hmm. But Zayas never had that. Hey, yo, who's this Puerto Rican nigga? He never had that.
But time out. But Zayas they're talking about Zayas and Bivol. Zayas is 23, so he was. I know he's spoiling the vine a little bit because he came out 17, 18, but he's so young.
Nigga, Nas bro, they'll matter at 17. I don't want to hear that shit. He young, he supposed to be looking better than fuck. See, my whole thing is look, I get what Pilot's saying, but if the nigga young, I'm supposed to be seeing a lot more fire and brimstone, a little more oomph. Right. Zayas always lacked that oomph, that he didn't have them ad libs on the track, son. Like even fucking Jesus Ramos had more of that it factor than Zayas.
Which is facts. Which is absolutely
Ditto
facts.
for Virgil Ortiz.
Also facts.
Like Zayas, like I'm just being completely like 100% honest. Like for all this, it is still a good fight, but it only if Zayas doesn't look as good as he did in his last fight, nobody will be hyping this shit up.
That's also true because like most people don't even talk about his first title win against fucking Jorge Perez. You know? Yeah. Perez. Yeah, and that was dominant, but it wasn't what you would call like a win that you were gonna go watch again. You know what I mean?
Sorry. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. It's like Zayas fights always look like he left something on the fucking table.
Yeah, and like, whereas Barreau kind of cut because Barreau's kind of pressure and volume had to make him like actually fight. Like he couldn't really drop off his activity. But
the thing is with that fight, it's like he showed like a different level. He showed more dimensions in his game. He was, I don't know, like somebody lit a fire under him or something, but he was darting in and out, throwing combinations. He was boxing. He was circling. Mm-hmm. Like he looked too fucking good for his career to be up to that point. Honestly, like
also facts.
Like I don't know what it was because that was a true 50-50 fight for him.
I mean, that was in Puerto Rico. That was in his hometown. So I think maybe that kind of motivated him, especially in the later rounds.
Maybe it was like, but we've seen how some Puerto Ricans look in Puerto Rico though.
Like Danny Garcia.
Nigga, y'all gonna leave fucking Danny Garcia alone, nigga. Goddamn. Like, let that man cut hair and chill with his sisters, nigga. Like,
all right, fine. Okay, Juanma Lopez then when Salido KO'd his ass.
Okay, that's more accurate. That's the nigga getting hit so hard, he blaming the ref, the gambling addiction and shit, nigga. Like,
but at least he was warring for 10 rounds though. He was giving it to Salido. Pause though before he just took too many clean punches from that motherfucking.
Yeah, Juanma defense failed his career.
Absolutely.
He kind of had everything else though, but I ain't gonna lie. Some niggas, I feel like they just dare to entertain us for a brief moment, and Juan Manuel Lopez did that. Like he gave us some damn good performances and exciting moments. I can't, it's all much love to do, but I'm just saying, like Zayas haven't even come to that level to me.
That's also true. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I like Zayas though, but yeah, like I said, because truthfully, I didn't see him actually getting 2 154 belts. I honestly didn't. Like that's just one of them shits because I was like, I didn't even think he would even get one, unless.
Nah, I mean, it looked like he would get one, but it looked like it'd be one of those. Like he did snag one, and that's no fault of his own because it might be a different fight if he would have got to Charles Conwell, but Conwell didn't make it to him.
Yeah, I was about to say because I was like Conwell was going to beat. Honestly, Conwell was going to beat his ass, but Conwell.
He beat. Don't do triangle thieves, but he did beat the guy who, we're big fans of Conwell. Still are, but I'm just saying, like we were hyping him up, and he beat the guy Perez who was his 2 paws too long and was able to outbox him basically with some rough.
Yeah, he did. Like that. That's the thing. Like. Zayas is one of those dudes. He does what needs to be done, but like it always seems like he leave food on the table. Like,
but do you think
stylistically it didn't happen like that?
But stylistically speaking, Karen, who lost recently, gave Boots 24 rounds. Second fight, and I don't care what anybody wants to say. He won rounds in that second fight, especially. Like it wasn't 24-0. Boots on Karen.
No, he definitely won. He won rounds in the second fight. The first fight, he got skunked.
He might have got 1 or 2 in the first, but he did basically get, he basically lost.
Nah, he ain't getting maybe 1 mercy round. Dude, look, the problem with the first fight, Karen was so fucking negative. He wasn't trying to win rounds. He was fighting not to fucking lose and get his ass. Yeah.
This time he had his kid and he it was for an actual title, so they cut his head bald and fucking. He won like 3-4
he
rounds.
went in.
He won some
Yeah,
rounds. For sure.
he definitely, even though he got dropped, Karen definitely won him 3 or 4 rounds. Like
Yeah,
he still lost clearly, but
and he did, and there's the body shot or two that kind of hurt Boots a little late. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying I saw Boots kind of, but either way, is what I'm saying is Zayas is a better boxer than me than Stanley Jones. Not. I'm sorry. Who we talking about again? What's goddamn?
Perez,
Perez.
Perez, nigga.
No. I'm talking about fucking.
Conwell.
I'm talking about Karen. I'm saying Zayas is better than Karen as a boxer, and he's longer and he's a bigger guy. So I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
Zayas, I mean, Karen
I
had
think
24. Look, Karen had 12 rounds to kind of figure out Boots. All he did was what motherfuckers used to scream at Broner: throw more punches.
Well, I mean, the one what made I've been critical about Boots' performance in those Karen fights because in both fights he was getting hit with check hooks, left hooks repeatedly, like
Non-stop,
clean,
man.
like they
Non-stop.
were.
It was worse in the first fight because Karen wasn't really doing anything but just moving around and check hooking. And the second fight, he actually had a game plan of throwing punches, so he was able to win some rounds and actually like make Boots look human a little. So,
Yeah,
but I don't think he does that without the first fight.
Yeah, and actually, I know Philly was not fucking with him. I think P was at one of those fights. I'm pretty sure he was at one of those fights.
I was at the rematch.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Philly wasn't fucking with him in that rematch.
Which he looked to me, he looked even worse in the rematch.
Same, yeah. Yeah, because
that's what happens when a motherfucker know what you bring to the table and he actually tries to win. Like that's the whole deciding factor in the second fight. He got 12 rounds in the bank with this nigga. Now let me try to win.
I think Zayas got one. If you took away Inouye and Shakur in terms of distance management, maybe Haney, Zayas is the top 5. Be able to gauge the distance and be safe. It feels like in terms of his boxing, just like not getting hit as much. Now the Barral fight, he was in Puerto Rico. He was trying to get his crowd, in championship rounds. But
that's when he looked good with it. Like
I know, but to win this fight, for his path to win this fight, he can't really exchange with Boots like that. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes but I'm just saying, like, do you think his boxing skills are enough or that he has the power to not, succumb to Boots? Just kind of
look. I'm glad you mentioned the power, my nigga, because I keep hearing all this shit about, Boots is finally fighting a guy with power. But what power?
You don't have, you don't have,
This nigga don't need. Look.
Yeah.
Zayas could hit for a 154 guy. Everybody at 154 got some pop. Let's just put that out the way.
Everybody can punch. Yeah.
Everybody could punch a little bit at 154. Like you can't just just walk in there with your hands down. Somebody will clock you. Motherfucking Brian Mendoza got fucking power at 154. Like
he stopped from door. You know what I'm saying?
you think, nigga? You feel me? So, but let's not motherfuckers is going overboard with this Zayas. He's a power. No, Zayas is
he's not a power point. He's not a power point. He's a boxer.
He's not even a volume guy.
Yeah, no.
Zayas is one of those niggas. He floats in between styles. Like
he's like a Rican. I've been saying this for a while, and I want to get it off my chest. He's like a Puerto Rican Devin Haney, kind. There's some similarities. I feel like with them too.
Yeah, but even Haney used before the shoulder surgery. Even Haney used to get niggas up out of there. Like,
well, I watched Zayas in the beginning. No, when Zayas was at 147 before he moved up, when he was a young buck, he was knocking dudes out too. So
he also knocked them niggas out. But then
that's what I'm saying.
But then when he went to 154, he was supposed to fucking build off of that. Like, but the thing is, Zayas wasn't fighting with no pizzazz. It was like no spark. Like the dude was just fucking there. Like
you talking about he should have stopped Teixeira basically.
Teixeira should have been stopped.
Teixeira should have been stopped. Like, and that's the thing. There's some guys like you could beat on them, but sooner or later you got to really put your foot in their ass and get them the fuck out of there. And it's like Zayas just be happy to go the distance with these niggas, and I'm not a fan of that. Like, it's one thing if you beating the shit out of a nigga and he's just tough and he's taking it, then hey, you tried. But to be on this, like, Zayas fights like he counts his punches. Like okay, I think I did 55 punches this round. I think I'll do 47 next round. I felt him slowly trying to get back into the fight, so I think I'll do 60 this round. Okay, now he doesn't want to win. Now I'm gonna just go back to 35 now. Like, nigga, if you don't fucking throw punches.
Yeah, but like I said, and the funny thing is too is at this time, because I mean, at least in the Barrow fight, I think Zayas had the advantage in like the the reach and everything. Like in this fight, he does not. Like
it's even. No, if I'm not mistaken, it's even, right? The height and reach is at least is showing the same.
Even, yeah.
Nah, Zayas look taller, but I think the reach is like the same.
Do you think there are people saying, and obviously Zayas was looking kind of, looking chubby, I guess you could say hefty. He's looking a little bigger, you know what I'm saying? People are noticing that. Do you think that weight cut could cause, if it's an issue? He's still young, the metabolism, but I'm saying, do you think potentially the weight cut could maybe have him like gaslight type of thing, or you think, because people think Boots gonna stop him for sure. I don't know if Boots gonna stop him. I
Damn, wait, time out. First of all, like I just gotta give props to your investigative ass questions. Like, I don't know, maybe I've been gone for too long, but I don't remember you being so good with the goddamn reportive ass questions. But now props on that. I'm just shit talking, but no, props on that. This is the thing, like Zayas is already looking like he was growing out of division. If he doesn't get this fight, he'd be at 160. So
also fast.
I think this is his last fight at 154. That's why it's his biggest one. It's a good fight to take. And nothing else was popping. Like, thank you, Virgil Ortiz, for this fight, really.
I'm saying, like, and truthfully,
but yeah, Zayas, it looked like it could affect him. Because if he's too heavy, he ain't gonna be doing all that moving around like he was doing in the last fight.
No.
But I think people want to see like I don't know, because this is the thing. If Zayas tries to go in and out, Boots could time that and run him into something. As long as Boots knows how to throw the good follow-up punches once he hurts Zayas or buzzes him, he could take over the fight. Like, because he has a temperament too. Whereas Zayas is one of those guys, I know we talked about this before with Caleb Plant and a few other people. He's one of those guys, he don't fight to his strengths. Like, he don't fight as physically as he could for a dude his size.
Right. And I don't know if it's maybe because his man strength hasn't come in yet. He is young too. So it's like, maybe...
Nah, man, dude, 23, your man strength should be here by now. Goddamn,
he's not a kid no more. So
yeah. Let's dead that. Look, bro, like the jit I trained from Detroit. I ain't see this nigga in like 4 months. I finally seen him like last week to train. Motherfucker looked like he was a grown ass man and shit. Like, bro, like these niggas is growing fast, bro. Like, none of this. Zayas is grown. He's done. Like, like, nah, nigga. Like, he is who he is, bro. Like, just a nigga who's not as physically forceful as he should be. Like, okay, for example, like Brandon Rios was a dude who. He was a good size lightweight, but he wasn't the biggest size lightweight. But he fought with a force.
Yeah. I mean, to me, he was probably more prime at 135 and 140. Then after that, he wasn't, because he went up too high in weight because he couldn't control his eating. So,
yeah, but a guy like Brandon Rios, he fights more impact. He has more of a physical, impactful style than say a guy like Jojo Diaz, who's moved up and actually performed better than Brandon Rios.
That's
well, not lately for Jojo,
not lately, but I mean, look, you get what I'm saying, nigga.
No, I'm saying because Jojo fought over the past weekend, I think, and he was kind of mid till the end.
Yes, I didn't see the fight, but just seeing how Jojo was hanging tough with these niggas past his prime.
With Regis, yeah, for sure. With Regis.
Yeah, like all I'm saying is I feel like he did a better job of that than Rios. But Rios at his real weight was more like forceful, impactful. Like Rios used to he had the same style as Zayas, but he used to get niggas out of there.
Yeah, he ruined some niggas at 135 and one.
That's what I'm saying. Like Zayas is a dude. Like for all his sides that everybody keeps talking about it. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a real puncher. Yeah. Boots ain't never fought nobody. His sides and talent. Like bro. Then where is this? Because a lot of people keep saying like Zayas is the most. Like I don't think Zayas is better than Stanionis.
No. And truthfully, Zayas,
okay, well, maybe he is. He's a bigger guy too, and he's been active and fresh. Remember, Stanionis. No. You're talking about Stanionis that was he had the Virgil Ortiz situation where stalled his career for a year and a half, so he didn't fight for literally he didn't fight since that Butiev fight. Like that's crazy. He didn't fight since Errol Spence, basically. I swear, in
I know, nigga, like I remember watching that shit.
Yeah, and that's his last fight. So I mean, yes.
But see, this is okay, but this is the thing.
Okay.
Like, look, I'm gonna just be real with you. Okay, I get what you're saying, but Zayas, people only saying that because boxing's a what have you done for me lately sport, and Zayas looked great and impressive for like the first time ever in his last fight, whereas we wouldn't be saying that without that fucking fight. Whereas Stanionis has looked greater than Zayas his whole career up until the last fucking fight.
Yeah, exactly.
No one, dude. Zayas, I mean, look, Stanionis used to beat the shit out of motherfuckers with that jab, and he would get niggas out of there. Like he was a force. Zayas never had that.
But stylistically speaking, who fights more like a boxer? Like I feel like in terms of who's more of a carrying ass type boxer, the Zayas easily.
We're only saying that because Zayas' last fight.
No, Zayas is he knows how to use his distance, manage his distance, box and move.
He does. Look. He does it in a pedestrian ass way because he's been fighting a goddamn bunch of pedestrian ass opponents. So he has this pedestrian ass pace. That's why when the last fight is such a outlier because it's like he didn't look pedestrian no more because he finally had a live guy and he treated it such. Like a lot of times we don't know if niggas gonna react that way that Zayas reacted until they get to that moment. So Zayas, like he passed that with flying colors, but look how fucking long it took him to get to that point.
Right. And the fun thing is too is because
that was his Butiev fight, if you want to call it.
Yeah, because in this fight, in order for him to beat Boots, he has to hurt Boots. He has to be able to either because he can't be just moving around the ring and stuff like he's gonna have to actually try to hurt Boots because that's the thing. Like if you don't give anything Boots, I don't think he's gonna be he's gonna be throwing check hooks and everything like that, like Karen did. Like he's gonna have to actually hurt Boots. And he's going to have to actually put hands on him. And this is where his offense is his weakest point because his offense, it's at the best, it's serviceable, but he's not hurting these cats the way he's supposed to. And his offense, because if he keeps his fist in the holster, like so to speak, Boots will either walk him down and stop him. At some point, the thing.
Yeah, because Zayas don't fucking and that's the worst thing about Zayas, like he doesn't do anything special. Like the distance management cool, but all this distance management shit he was doing, he should have upped the pressure and got these dudes out of there.
Yeah,
he had too many performances where he went the distance where it didn't have to.
Right. I mean, and that's the thing. Let's say even when he won the first title, it was just like he treated it like he stayed in first gear. And against a guy that wasn't throwing no hands for whatever fucking reason. Like he threw hands against Conwell, damn near had to fight of the year with him, but for some reason, but this time against he didn't want to throw his hands, and then Zayas.
That's what I'm saying. Like Zayas been like yo, Pat's right. Fuck that. I would just come out and say it. Like Zayas has low key had a lucky career. He only really has looked great one night. The thing is, can he look great again, back to back? And most niggas, they not looking great back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. If we see more See, because this thing, you can't even say Zayas is one of those up and down BJ Saunders ass niggas where, okay, one night he looked great, next night he's mid, then another night he looked good again. Then Zayas just been mid. Fantastic.
Now, by mid, do you mean just like not fun to watch? Because boxing wise, he's winning these rounds. He's beating these guys comfortably. He hasn't struggled at all. So I don't know what do you mean by mid.
Zayas ain't fucking fun to watch. Zayas is just okay.
Yeah. It's not the best watch. Yeah, but I'm saying
that's why I said he's mid, because the effort is just average. He's like that one kid who just goes to school every day. He gets a C fucking plus. He pays attention, but for whatever fucking reason, this nigga don't retain the knowledge good enough to make better grades, or he doesn't apply the effort. You know, instead of trying to remember shit, he crams and like, you know what I mean? Just one of those average ass niggas. And it's one of those shit where the teacher hand his grades and be like, damn, Jeffrey, like you could have, like, I think you're selling yourself short, son. Like, you know, I think, you know, you could, you know, this could have easily been a B here. Like, he like one of them niggas. Like, one of them after school special, like, hey, let's throw the ball in the park. Hope you get a home run, motherfucker. Like, try, goddammit. like, that temperament ain't fun to watch, bro. It's just like if Zayas was a volume puncher, it'd work.
Mm-hmm.
Because a volume puncher could kind of be pedestrian if he knows he's throwing 80 punches, because the volume is just going to wear you down till it's like, God damn, okay, just stop it.
So it's like you don't give him a shot at all in this fight. You don't think
no, look, has a fucking shot, bro. No. Look, if Zayas didn't have a shot, nigga, I wouldn't be here.
Talking about this now, yeah. We were talking, yeah.
Zayas has a shot more so in a sense where it's more of the intangible, unknown shit about Boost that gives Zayas a real shot.
Mm-hmm.
And plus the fact that Zayas looked fantastic his last fight. So first of all, and Zayas is young, undefeated. So he doesn't know how to lose. He's never even had a moment where
trouble,
the fight was against him.
He never had a moment of. He never had to overcome adversity yet. At least it don't seem like.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like even the last fight, Barreau took like maybe 3 rounds.
In the late rounds too.
Huh?
It was late. In the championship rounds too. It felt like.
The later rounds, but it never felt like it was like, oh shit, like Zayas is hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, not.
So that's one thing Zayas has. He's never had. He's a nigga who go to the club and no bitch tells this nigga no. So that's what it is with him. So that's the unknown with him that he brings, and he's not bringing that as a smaller guy. He's bringing that as a bigger guy, naturally bigger guy, and he's doing it young. He's 23, so we haven't seen Boots fight a guy who's undefeated, never lost, you know, decent power, size, everything. And Zayas has some talent, but you didn't really see it until the last fucking fight.
And the funny thing is, too, because I have the odds up right now. I mean, for a unified champion, the fact that he's a plus 330 underdog is actually pretty funny to me for some reason.
And honestly, the guys in Vegas are looking at it probably like the way I'm looking at it, where it's like, okay, this nigga was lightning in a bottle before his last fight, but before he was just a goddamn bottle,
right?
Drifting on the ocean and shit. Like it was we needed to see some goddamn storms, nigga.
Yeah, and like I say, and Boots himself is a minus 480 favorite.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. And then
nigga, they think he gonna wipe his ass with this dude, bro.
Let's see. Method of victory. You got Zayas points decision plus 490. Zayas KO plus 950. If Zayas KOs this nigga, I'm gonna be like, I'll be flabbergasted. Draw plus 1500, which is I'm always gonna put a draw bet on something like this because you just never know for some reason. Boots decision is plus 250. That might be just because I mean Zayas has not shown himself to be really chinny or anything like that. So that's probably a good bet. And then
But if the pressure's on for him to over move and he's in survival mode, I can see him losing a decision. It would just be like Karen 2.3 or some shit.
Right. Yeah, and then Boots KO is minus 135, which is like they're expecting that to be the thing.
Yeah. The thing with Boots, this fight's one of those group bet, round bets type of fight. Like if I was like, I honestly feel like I would say Boots by round 8,
which would be
maybe even 9,
which would be plus 350.
Yeah. Now, what's the first for the first 2 rounds or the first 3 rounds?
Plus 1,200, which is quite possible too.
Yeah, but that's one of those. It's possible, but I don't see Zayas just getting hit cold. Like I think Zayas will be more durable in the first half of the fight.
Agreed.
I think it's just once he's forced to do things he doesn't want to do, that's when he's going to start taking the punishment, and it'll look like a KO could happen.
I mean, it could be midway because, like I said, 4-6 is plus 600, and then Boost to get it in the last 3 rounds is plus 550. So,
yeah, I get like they thinking that like Zayas would probably gas out, give us a good fight early.
I'm not even going to read the Zayas group round biddings because none of them should come to pass. It's fucking ridiculous, yo.
That shit's probably going to be like plus 1,700 first round KO.
17, well, 8 that plus 8,000.
Plus 8. Oh God. So you see what I mean? Like that's fucking niggas getting anyway opponent numbers type shit.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy. I mean, you might get better value for the knockdowns. Now, I mean, with Boots, I mean, plus 2 is plus 2 knockdowns is plus 130, 3 is plus 350, 4 is like 1,500.
But this is the thing. I don't see Zayas getting knocked out. I see him more getting stopped.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I have a feeling that because like they won't let the knockout come to a natural conclusion. Like I have a feeling
where's the neither option?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think Zayas' corner is like if he starts taking too much punches, they'll probably pull him out of the fight.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like I know what you mean, LB. It's gonna be like the ref's gonna stop and wait, get in front of unanswered punches type shit, or the corner, or a corner. It's not gonna be like he might not. He's not gonna get iced out cold. I mean, I hope not. I hope it's not a Lubin trouble situation or something. But then
Zayas might be one of those niggas who, because as much as people saying Boots hasn't been challenged, fucking Zayas hasn't been challenged like that either.
No, he is not. He is.
And my whole thing, because you know what? Because I'll say it like this, because I think Bruce, he shout out to that dude. He had dropped a video like maybe a week or so ago, I guess, with the Zayas.
He's picking Zayas.
I'm listening.
I saw him picking Zayas.
Oh, he picked Zayas?
He switches picks, but he's a Boots hater though. But that's so.
Oh yeah, wow, yeah, word. I'm like, damn, I didn't know he picked, but I wasn't getting into it in the comments, just healthy boxing debate, and I know niggas name being disrespectful or rude or shit, so which is cool. I respect that shit. But
right.
I was like, man, let's not because I think the first comment I said was like, let's not act like Zayas ain't been on the training wheels for a bit long, and he has. Like, if we're gonna say Boots been on training wheels and he ain't fought nobody, you got to say the same thing about Zayas. And so once I said that, some people were agreeing, then you had the dudes who like the Boots haters were like, well, damn, if he's been on the training wheels, what Boots been on? Then I'm like, okay, well, look, let's say this. Okay, both these niggas been fighting bums, but one nigga been looking like a goddamn Hall of Famer fighting his bums, and the other nigga just been looking like he mid as fuck fighting his bums.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's like,
Boots there. Yeah.
So like I don't like moving the goalposts. Like I don't get what niggas are trying to say like that.
I remember Boots getting hot back in like the 2018 prime Instagram days. And, his highlight reels would come on. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of it took him a while. It did take Boots a while to get over the hump though. And he's still not fully over the hump.
No, he isn't, but he's at the cusp. But the thing is, Boots has garnered more positive attention than Zayas ever has in his career. Zayas finally did what he was. Zayas looked how Boots was looking his whole career in his last fucking fight.
I mean, when it comes to black American boxers, Boots is in the mix. I mean, it's Tank, Haney, those, but Boots is up there.
Boots' name always been in the mix for a good minute.
Yeah, but
the hardcore mix, but he's there.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why, obviously, because Boots, he had that situation with his promoters because he signed with some other promotion, and it kind of kept him although Showtime gave him some love, like he was kind of bound.
And then Cameron Duncan died, and that fucked it all up too.
Yeah, exactly. His was more like the business was really holding him back, even though he was performing well. Whereas Zayas had his situation was clear, but he was just looked like he was just going through the motions sometimes.
Thank you. You know what? Perfect way of explaining it. Like Zayas be looking like he's going through the motions, and mind you, now shout out to Top Rank. They're second to none when it comes to developing prospects and young contenders and champions. Like they know how to put you on that track with your opponents where they have good developmental fights for niggas and all that. And Zayas was one of those dudes who didn't even look great at Top Rank. And I'm talking about blasting dudes that, like, even a guy like Oscar Valdez, look more dynamic and like, okay, than a guy like Zayas.
Yeah, honestly, if Zayas got a knockout, it was like, oh, okay, maybe we were slightly motivated that day. It's like, okay, it's like, all right.
I've always thought that he shouldn't have been put on TV so early. They should have had him in the back rooms without the fucking preliminary cards. We could all see him and just let him.
Was he 18, right? Was he 18 or 17 when he used to get started getting on those cards? He was hella young.
18. Like that they didn't do him any favors.
He didn't do himself no fucking favors, bro. 18, you getting TV spots. God damn it, look good, nigga. look, we not saying this about no Cormel Morton.
Yeah, no.
Goddamn fucking Schofield looking more dynamically offensively impressive than Zayas. So it's like I don't want to you young nigga, but
I hate to say it because I like Zayas, but those guys were better prospects than Zayas was. Zayas was, and I don't mean any disrespect when I say this, but Xander was closer to Campbell Hatton than Cormel Moten as a prospect.
God damn. Yeah, nigga, you Puerto Rican. How you say that?
No, and I like Xander, and he's come a long way. But I'm just saying.
God damn, bro.
The way they, I don't.
You couldn't make it down here repping the island, nigga.
No, I fuck with Xander. I like him, but I'm just.
This nigga said, bro, look, you know what? If it's a Puerto Rican nigga saying this, then it holds some weight. And that just
so.
But no, like you make a great point because it just shows how pedestrian and going through the motions this nigga really be looking. And he's had like the perfect opponents to be impressive with, and he just didn't give you that. So when it's like think about it. His last fight was his pink card. What Pat B said, pink slip fight.
Yeah, pink slip fight.
And this nigga had the career performance of his fucking life. like I don't know. Look, this the whole thing. This the only thing that could throw everybody off. Zayas might be one of those niggas who just step it up when he's in danger or fighting a nigga who's quality.
Yeah, and that's the unknown intangible.
That might be it. If he gets out there and he's taking the first 2-3 rounds Saturday, then I'm leaning toward he's one of those niggas where he just when you put a real op in front of him, he figures it out. He gets he knows what to fucking do. He levels up and that might be Zayas, or It might fucking not, but that's what makes this fight so intriguing.
Yeah, let me just read some of the comments real quick. Chris Brand said, salute Chris. This is Zayas' last fight at 154. He's going to middleweight either way. Yeah, absolutely. And then salute gang Boots TKO in 11. So you think it's gonna be like one of them slow murder beatings? Then he's saying 11. and then the Taker 12. That's because Zayas turned PR. PR had no champs or boxers or no. In a way, you could say that he is right because PR did have that little they wasn't really representing no champions for a minute.
But hold on, what? Shout out to Taker 12, salute. That's what makes it even worse, bro, because he came along at a time where Puerto Rico ain't have nobody, and he's supposed to be looking like goddamn fucking Felix Trinidad and Miguel Cotto and Wilfredo Vasquez and all these niggas, and he wasn't looking like a fraction of these niggas.
And he got the Tito coach already. He's Tito and Emma. Hey, Serrano.
Dude, matter of fact, look, Berlanga was being more impressive than this nigga.
And that. Yo,
okay. But with that said, but the thing is with me,
I know that was crazy, but it's
true. It's true. No, it's true. But skill wise, as a boxer, Zayas is better. Has looked better. You can see him. I know the knockouts and everything, but if you talk about this,
better than Berlanga.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. Well, first of all. Everybody's going to look better when they got 8, 10, 9, 11, 12 rounds to show you what they could do. Berlanga was fucking dog walking these niggas in one round. So we was like, okay, well, he looked good for 90 seconds. Boom. And we still talking about this nigga. Zayas, round after round. Yeah, okay. He has a nice jab. Solid fundamentals. Yeah.
Yeah. Some body shots there.
Yeah. So some body shots here and there. Oh wow, that was a double hook, a hook to the body and the head. Okay, a little pizzazz there. Jeopardy music, nigga. So that's the thing. It's like it's frustrating, but he gets the win though.
Right.
And I'll say Zayas, for all I'm saying is I'd rather see Zayas fight than a lot of other people who are way more boring. It's worse for Zayas because he's young and it feels like he could give you more. But then a lot of motherfuckers, they're boring and they're fighting at their best level.
And it doesn't help that Zayas has 2 belts at 154, which is a fade division. So he stands out. Yes, dude is capable of winning a war, which he did his last time out. But 154 is a show and prove type of division. Eyes are always on that division. So it's like.
And too many niggas make a name for themselves and look good. So Zayas just kind of been around. Like I said earlier, he's just been around. He's been on the block. The nigga like Slim Charles or some shit. He been around until finally it's his time.
I mean, has there been a lot of showing improving recently? I don't really know about that. So we'll see.
For what, 154?
For some of these guys at 154. Some of these guys haven't proven anything, and they're not showing it either. So she.
I mean, okay, recently, yes, you have a
that's all I'm saying.
Recently. But I mean, okay, you Jim Jones motherfucker, you want to stand out when everybody is chilling now, nigga. That's what he's doing. That's the Jim Jones shit. When everybody's in their prime, you garbage, nigga. Now when everybody's doing other shit, playing video games, doing podcasts, fucking bitches and shit, now you serious. Now you like, okay, yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna be in the studio now. I got some good writers. Yeah, it's too late, nigga. We don't fucking care no more. You had 12 years to impress us. Look, Zayas was getting to that moment too. It just he turned it around with the Barreau fight, and it's like, oh shit, hold on, this nigga it's like a nigga sounding like goddamn Mims all the time on records, And then one day you come in the studio and this nigga drop a fucking cannabis freestyle.
Yeah, lyrical miracle, subliminal in your swimming pool type shit, nigga. Like
nigga giving us group home performances, then one day he busts out with a goddamn corrupt verse. Like, like nigga, get the fuck out of here. Who wrote that shit? Nigga, I beat your ass. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all Zay's been doing. Like, but now it's time for him to fucking hold it down. Berlanga is where he at. Oh, shout out Collazo been doing this thing too.
Yeah, Collazo's been doing this thing. Berlanga though is a fail, like a whole level.
Yeah. But like he did what Zayas couldn't do earlier.
Right.
He was making Puerto Rico hot.
Yeah, because knocking what 15 niggas out in the first round to start off your career. Like I said, obviously it's always gonna gain some sort of attention, especially when this motherfucker is a flashy motherfucker. Dude, and everything. Like so, like
I said, look. Initially, conceptually wise, Berlanga's great for the sport.
Well, he had Terror Squad. He had Terror Squad, Morgan Freeman. He had all these connections. Not Morgan Freeman. Tracy Morgan. You know what I'm saying? All the
he sounds like what the fuck. Morgan Freeman was narrating his blogs. I don't even know how that would feel, nigga. Like, get Gloria Estefan or somebody, nigga. Like,
yeah, honestly, that would be the weird. Like, I was like, where's it? What's it weird? I was like, where was I when this nigga's talking to Morgan Freeman? Like,
yo, this nigga pilot said, because I'm just like, wait, what? Like,
I meant Tracy Morgan. There's a lot of those New York, Terror Squad. Yeah, Joe probably helped fund his career. You know what I'm saying? Because
obviously, I know Puerto Rico wants a Berlanga, but the Berlanga that obviously, he's he's got to show and prove like he has his fight coming up in a few weeks or whatever though. But honestly, if Berlanga becomes champion, I would be completely surprised. I don't think that motherfucker is not going to become champion. He shouldn't. Like he doesn't have it. Like unless they try to gift wrap them a belt, but he'll get a zuffa belt.
So while Berlanga was knocking 15 straight, whatever, first round knockout, you could tell zayas had more potential of just because he's a better boxer, even though he was kind of boring to watch. That to me at least.
But it's just like like I said, Zayas gets all the credit in the world for at least getting into a championship level, top rank, got him 2 belts. He's virtually the man in his division. Not lineal yet, but he's virtually the man in his division right now. Like so, you can't argue with the results though. It's just now it's just like he's really got to show and prove right now. Like because honestly, if he loses bad, he's gonna get the hype job label. Like he's gonna have to perform at a level that he hasn't performed before. Like he has to. And I'm just hoping because I see the videos of him. Like he's a big dude. Like like he's clearly. He could probably be a super middleweight for all we know. Like and he's and he's boiling down. Like I'm just hoping that if he's doing this one more time, it's not going to affect his performance. Against Boots because Boots is ready. I honestly Boots is absolutely fucking ready to go. Like
I stepped away real quick. Sorry.
No, but sometimes you have to watch for the weight, like whenever Devin Haney was at the end of 135 type shit, you had to kind of watch the weigh-in to really see how, confident you could be in them, right?
Yeah, but the funny things too, with the exception of the Linares fight, Devin still like he performed like at a high level at 135. Like he was still up there.
Facts. Look, Haney was Zombie Haney was still running his hands. Look, even in the Lomachenko fight where I thought he lost, but there's no robbery, he still fucking was throwing hands. This nigga Zayas he don't have no urgency, bro.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to That's what we're trying to change. Like I just hope for this fight he understands like this is a big man. This is a big man, and he's gonna perform as such. He's gonna rise to the occasion, and it's not gonna be no negative performance. None of that shit. But so
hey, what up, Umar?
So with that being said, though, so I mean, is anyone actually betting on Zayas actually winning this fight?
No.
No.
What are we thinking? So what are we thinking for Boots in terms of? I mean, do we think it's going to decision or is this a KO in what round?
I'm so torn between a decision.
I actually think it goes to the scorecards.
Me too.
I think Xander tails off at the end.
I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that he might get him in 7.
Damn, 7. Who?
Yeah.
See this fight? I think after the first 6 rounds, it's going to be real close. And I keep going back and forth from I think it's going to go to the cards or it's going to get stopped late.
The way I keep hearing Boots has been looking in training, man.
Oh man, Greg Hackett's Greg Hackett, he's a Philly. He's in this gym. I know whatever, but he's a fanboy. So
but not just him though. Like I've been hearing it from other niggas. Like
no. I was going to say that. I know what I'm saying.
No, I mean I've seen the videos. Like I mean I listen to Greg Hackett because ever since that whole Monster Fulton shit, I pretty much just dismissed him. Like
Pat. Like some niggas, you can say something stupid one too many times, and then it's like you done for me.
Yeah. Greg was doubling down too much and saying stupid shit, and then completely and then admits like he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, and he was saying he was so rah like nah, bro, like you're done. I don't want to listen to you. Yeah, no, but I see the videos though. Boots is locked the fuck in. Like Boots looks like he's ready to whoop some ass for all 12 rounds. So.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think people hate Boots' confidence.
Or his promoter situation, because I mean, dude was on Showtime. He fought on PBC cards, and then all of a sudden, he fought. He signed with Matchroom, and the niggas be like, "Who's he gonna fight on Matchroom? Who's gonna this?" And it's just like, he got that type of. Even though you can tell that he's a talented guy. Now, is he without flaw? No, he has his flaws, but he's the type of person that you do want to build a division and a sport around because he's a dynamic fighter.
He's excited.
Yeah, he don't like boxing is his life. Like Boots don't get into no extracurricular activities where he's not beating niggas up at dice games. He's not smacking bitches up. He's not trying to drop an album. He's not chasing IGO.
To my knowledge, he don't got no kids or nothing. He's just boxing his life. He's kind of like the Kevin Durant in the sense of I don't know. It's like you just like they devote their life to what they love. You know what I'm saying? For now, you know what I'm saying? Like
he's more likable than Durant, but great comparison.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Kevin Durant's just always basketball. Even though Boots say he don't be walking through him.
No. It's still a like A1 comparison. Like like.
But yeah, I think Boots is. He hits his faults. He gets hit, So we'll see. I mean, I know his chin. I mean, that Lima fight. Even though there was only one round, there was a clean left hand that landed on Boots. I don't know. So
Boots
will
take a fade or two. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think he gets too anxious to knock niggas out, or he feels no one can't hurt him. But I think he does it like. It's like I get it. I get the little complaints, but. Like,
I'm a KO counterpunch. I'm a fan of knockout artists. The counterpunch, and they all got to get hit a little bit to get that, the last shot.
Yeah, like let's say this: how many like has Zayas looked more impressive than Boots has been hit? And there you have it.
That's a wild ass question. That question was almost diabolical level. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you on that.
I'm saying though, like, cause like for every time fucking Boots gets his clean by somebody, Zayas is going through a humdum fucking decision.
Yeah.
Where he just loitered around with a jab and a right hand for 10 rounds.
Yeah, or 12, God forbid.
Or 12. You feel me? Like you just can't drop like 10 bad mixtapes and then your 11th one is like a goddamn Illmatic or some shit, and we gonna forget the 10 other weed plates you had, nigga.
Yeah.
What's that? What South Park shit? What's that? The member berries, nigga. Like we remember, nigga. Like we didn't forget. Like we remember, bro. Like
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, like we remember, bro. Like you're not gonna fool Ring Gang. Like Ring Gang been around long enough to see a lot of niggas' careers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you niggas who just start watch boxing or y'all start getting serious a couple years ago. Y'all might jump in this shit and be like, "Well, what are you talking about?" No, the niggas who know.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like. But with all that said, I'm still hyped for this fucking fight.
Yeah, and it does have a decent buzz to it, so it's not like like people do know about this fight. Like I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'll stick to 8-4 Boots on the cards. He might drop him. Maybe a 7-5. He might drop him, but I think it'll be a closer fight than people think.
Beat the shit out of damn Zayas.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see it. Like, I mean, unless Zayas levels up with his offense, I just don't see Boots like not really walking him down and being super aggressive, especially if Zayas doesn't give him anything to think about, and just not put hands on him.
Yeah, because because this is the thing, like Zayas can't do the whole fucking Jacob Golovkin approach where you come in there heavy, you want to be a light heavyweight, and then you dancing and moving around like a ballerina and shit, nigga. Like pick a battle, like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like my whole thing is whenever you're fighting the guy who's the boogeyman or the guy who's the offensive threat, this is that. My thing is you either gonna push him back. Or you gotta fucking make him look bad and reach too much and make him run into something.
Right.
And I don't know if Zayas could do either one of those great.
I don't think he can do it. I mean, it's not. I certainly haven't seen him run really anyone into any shots like that. I don't think that's really his thing.
Yeah, and he's not a physical guy like that where he's backing niggas down either.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I don't know, unless you take like a Bivol type of approach and just try a Bivol Pacquiao approach where you kind of like dart in and out and throw combinations and you keep having Boots reset. But then it's like, nigga, you got to have stamina for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Zayas don't really be like guns blazing like that. Like I'd rather see a guy like Benavidez fight Boots.
I mean, Boots, to his credit, Boots can fight hard 12 rounds. Like I've never seen seen stamina like dip. Like dude can fight like where Zayas like I said, Zayas either has to establish his fight early or Boots, like I said, will just slowly beat the shit out of him.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of times, if a nigga get used to being in first gear so much,
mm-hmm.
he later finds out that he only has first gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he might not push himself. He might not be more assertive than he could because he's just being him. And that's the thing with Zayas. Like, it's just too many times where he just didn't push through enough. And the last fight was great, terrific, but I can't just forget the other performances.
Right, so like I said, though, I'm just hoping, like I said, I mean, I'm like either way, like I said, I'm hoping for a great main event. I'm hoping for both guys to kind of elevate themselves and the sport and everything, in between. I mean, I basically I just want a great fight or someone to have like a star making performance. Like, well, I mean, and obviously, if Boots wins, Boots probably will get a top 10 spot. If Zayas wins, he sure as hell will probably get a top 10 spot. Like,
the winner definitely enters the top pound list. If Boots stops him, you might be higher than 8 or something. We'll see. I don't know.
If Boots get a stoppage, he might be like around 7 or 6 or something. Like. This is the thing. Like, let's be honest. Like, Boots isn't going to get credit for this fight like that.
But he needs to win this fight. Like for Zayas, it's a win-win. If Zayas gets iced out in the first, second round, it's a win-win for like. There's no pressure on Zayas really. All the pressure is on John Ennis in this fight, like 100%.
Yeah, That's facts. So, but even then, it's like you niggas picking Zayas.
It's usually the people that
yeah.
It's usually the people that have all the house money that fucking lose that house money so quickly. Cash your chips in. fucking make big bank off of this shit.
Yeah.
Well, I got house money.
Give Boots his credit when he dog walked this nigga.
I got house money, so I'm gonna just throw it all away.
No. Some people said, "Oh, it's not. He's 23. I'm not gonna use that excuse." But I bet you the same people will be saying he was 23. Who do you fight?
Yeah, I mean, like I will say this though, at least for Zayas, though, at least we know that this is not gonna be a pink slip fight for him. Like so he's good on that. Like he can lose.
No,
and
he had no reason to take this fight. He had no. Maybe the money. Maybe it was a thing where Top Rank need to do it.
I mean,
I
get it.
Yeah.
But he had a reason to take this fight, bro, because it's like you can't talk all that shit to Virgil Ortiz and be like, "Oh, you're not a champion, you old ass nigga." Da 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 da. You fighting, you still a contender. When you gonna da 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 da? Like all this teasing and taunting, and then when Virgil shit get fucked up, and his biggest op is walking around the streets, and you not take the fight.
Yeah,
he talked too much fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, he had to.
He had to. And remember, he's been having all these soft touches this whole time. This ain't a nigga who. This ain't fucking Glenn Johnson 2003, bro.
This is fact.
Like he not fighting top composition each fight out. He just fought his best fight, and now he's fighting his second best. His second best fight now. Like. He's young. He's in his prime. He need to do it. Shit.
I'm just reading this last comment from Zach Townsend. Xander asked going to sleep. That bean and avocado eater going night night. A lot of people are going to be crying on the 27th. Jeez.
Damn.
God damn, man. You must really hate that nigga. God damn.
Damn. How you know this nigga eat beans and avocado?
Tell us how you really
like that hit like that.
I mean, it may hit like that. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not having beans and avocado as just one combination.
Yeah, like
that's what got me more than anything.
Yeah,
this nigga said beans and avocado, like. Wow, but damn, like, I mean, I feel you, shit, bro, like. That's how we looking at it, but I'm looking at it, I think everybody else picked the decision, right?
No, I picked the knockout.
Oh, okay, yeah, the OG niggas is picking knockouts.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said though, I mean, I like it has good hype. Everyone the fighters know, I'm not saying that they like each other, but they're clear that they know what's on the line, they know the stakes and everything. So, at least I'm happy for the fight coming off. And then, but one thing that I do wish, obviously, the undercard at least had another world title fight. Like it needed at least one really strong.
It's trash card, bro. It's decent. It's decent.
Brother, you're asking for too much.
Yeah.
I mean, with that being said,
we don't ask for enough, man. Chill. Yeah.
I will say Ben Whitaker, Ben Whitaker is popular. Maybe not as equal to his talent, but he's popular as hell, relatively speaking. So he'll be on the card against a decent opponent.
Yeah, no.
Is he fighting anybody good though?
Popeye, fighting Popeye. Remember Popeye? Popeye's decent.
No, Rivera is he's a tough guy. I mean, he almost beat Badu Jack, so he is a tough guy. He's not a guy that he's not a pushover. I'll say this: Ben Whitaker, at least he's fighting the type of. I mean, I can respect his opponent because his opponent is tough. He's actually from my fucking state, so he's like, he is a tough guy.
And then, I'm not gonna give him too much credit for fucking pushing a 50-year-old Badu Jack to the brink. I'm just saying that.
I mean, Badu Jack is still knocking people out and still beating people up at 42. So, like, I mean, he's only a fight removed from being a cruiserweight champion. So. Like, I mean, I'm not like, and he beat him before Badu Jack actually, Badu Jack beat him before he became champion again. So I'm not, You know,
I mean, I get it. It's just like,
people thought Popeye won that fight. I'm saying for Ben Whitaker, we're talking about Ben Whitaker here, who never had
for Ben Whitaker. Like, I mean, and truthfully, I'm not sold on Ben Whitaker like that at all. Like, I think he plays too much, you know, for a fighter. So
well, Pat, will you give Ben Whitaker credit if he was able to stop Popeye?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's the right. The opponent is the right type of level for him.
It's a good barometer. It's a good litmus test.
Yeah. But then Jahai Tucker, though, that's a fucking pink slip fight because he's fighting Yuri Cedeno. That's a fucking that's a pink slip
fight.
One of those. Hey, nigga, you better fucking deliver, bro.
Yeah. No, Jahai Tucker, because Top Rank has been trying to get rid of that motherfucker for a minute. Because they finally got Isley out of the paint. They've been trying. They won.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely you lose, you're gonna probably Zuffa. I like Jahai. Jahai decent though. He's got the weird.
I don't know. It's always the niggas that be getting these goddamn pink slip fights, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and then Cedeno.
We don't be talking about pink slip fights for anybody else like we do for niggas.
Yeah, because it's weird why Top Rank targets certain people. Like, I mean, between like Troy Isley and then Tucker. Yeah,
when's the last time a Latino nigga got a pink slip fight, bro? That's all I'm saying.
There's been a few, like Elvis Rodriguez. There's been a few, but I know what you mean. Elvis. Look, he's more on the nigga side.
That kid Floyd Diaz, that was they're telling you cash flow. Yeah, Top Rank always basically telling you fight for your freedom, nigga.
No, but especially if you're not getting knockouts, like kids, they get all the butcher prospects, but they have Olympians like that guy Pat remembers, Duke Reagan. He had like 7 wins, no knockouts, got dropped, and we ain't seen him since.
Well, no, Reagan got a knockout, but Reagan though was
like one knockout, nigga. They had one knockout, like only like I'm just saying, like if you're not impressive, yeah, you're gonna get cut. And if you're a nigga, you know how it is in the real world. Same thing about
it's like, but that's the thing. It's like they go harder on the black people for that shit. That's my whole thing. Like they go too hard on us for that shit, where everybody else gets a pass. Like that. Like what's that heavyweight with the 1970s porn mustache that just got knocked out?
Oh, Torres. Yeah.
Torres. Yeah. Like you see how everybody's trying to spin that into like, well, he stepped up. He did what he was trying to do. Like, it could have happened to anyone. Bullshit. If that, like, every niggas was sounding too positive. But when Jared Anderson got beat up in a fight he was actually competitive in and he lost, niggas is like, man, see, that's what he get. That nigga not focused. Yeah, he want to be a YouTuber. He want to do all that bullshit.
He did invite that shit to himself. He does want to be.
He did, but it's like he looked better than fucking Torres.
Well, that's also true. Yeah.
And Torres get none of the fucking criticism.
I mean, I wasn't a believer in either of these guys at all. Like Jared Anderson was a little bit talented.
Yeah, I get that. You different, but. Like, this is the thing with Ring Gang, we have the same voice outreach for the negative and the positive. Like, but a lot of these niggas, they was so loud with Anderson, but with Torres, it was like, well, he could rebound. With Jared Anderson, yeah, nigga, I don't know if this is cut out for you. You feel me? Like, niggas is going in, like, motherfuckers is doing this, writing essays and all types of shit.
And Jared Anderson actually has a win over a former champion. Torres doesn't have that.
That's what I'm saying. Like at least Jared Anderson kind of built himself up there. Maybe people didn't like the fight that he took it, but the fight was like if he wasn't ready for that fight, then he would have never been ready for fucking anything.
But the whole Roy Jones, I'm only 23 type shit.
Yeah, the Roy Jones conversation was horrible for him.
He also said he don't want to be champion too. Like he said,
Yeah, like Jared Anderson's attitude was horrible. Torres at least wanted to be a fighter, but he just he showed he
just sucked at it.
Yeah, he sucked at it.
But that's the thing. Like, and then now we're okay. So now we're giving niggas props because they're just. Well, he's an honest, solid, hard worker coming in to work every day, and like, get the fuck out of here, nigga! Like, you got knocked out in the second round, bro.
But the only fight, the only undercard fight here that I'm cool on, but I understand why it's happened is Emiliano Vargas' fight against Bryce Mills. Like I know Pete knows because he's probably been in a New York card and he's because Bryce Mills, for whatever fucking reason, them New Yorkers love that white boy. You know, I don't think he's anything special.
The New York draw, right? Is he from New York?
Yeah. He's a big draw up there. Like ever since 2018, I've been up there. Like he's always on the undercards, and every time he's out there, he gets like the biggest fucking like the second biggest like pop of the night, like reaction. Like they love him up there in New York. But having him face Emiliano Vargas in the co-main event, that's something I'm like, yeah, no, that shouldn't be. Like,
no, when that's
why these Vargas kids be getting these major looks, bro? Like,
but it won't
be looking good like that.
I mean, it's the son of a well-known fighter.
I mean, Emiliano Vargas, he's the talented Vargas brother.
But no, he's not even. But the thing is, he's not. There's nothing that stands out with him. You don't like. Yeah, he was knocking out some cans, but his last fight especially, he was getting boxed up.
I mean,
I don't know. He's not fast. He's not strong. But I don't know. He's kind of average and everything. But he's
I mean, he's better than his brothers. Like by far, like way better.
Yeah,
than
that's true.
But
I don't know. I just feel like we've been seeing like they're all starting to look alike now with the performances.
Once again, not saying much that he's better than his brother. That's the bar is not high here.
I agree with King P on this.
I think with Emiliano, it's like I'm starting to get a little just like it's just his fights are he just bores me now. Like because you're gonna get the same thing, and it's just like you know what. This is nice, but can we step it up a little more? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I personally think he should be stepped up by now. I don't know what the problem is. With Top Rank not stepping him up though, but
and they're giving these niggas these damn prime slots like co-main, like really?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You lost your fucking mind.
Right now, seeing Emiliano fight is like watching a 10, 11-year-old with his training wheels still on his bike. Take them shit off already.
But the thing, though, he should beat up Bryce Mills because Bryce Mills is, like I said, he's one of them. He's a gritty white cat, but he's not. He's nothing special. Like Vargas should really.
Dude, Bryce Mills is a fucking club fighter.
Yeah, exactly. Like dude, like his only loss is to an 8-7 fighter, and that was like years ago. Like he's not that, but he's scrappy though. Like dude, go in there and throw hands, which is part of the reason why he's getting this spot. He's But Vargas should, if he has any type of pedigree in him, which he does. I
mean, Vargas is beating better people than Bryce Mills, if we're being honest.
He has, But like I said, this is a show. This is Bryce Mills' step up fight, but this is a showcase for Vargas. Like, so one of the two things have to happen. If both guys fail, then the Top Rank needs to be like, okay, like what the hell's the problem here? Y'all still beefing over pussy again? Like y'all gotta stop this bullshit. Like y'all gotta show and prove. Like if he's because like I said, when he got the co-main spot for Canelo and Crawford, it was one of the worst fights I've seen. Like it was terrible. I don't know what the fuck the problem was. So I expect Vargas to get Mills the fuck up out of there. Like there should be no if.
Yeah, I'm tired of these young niggas getting these spots and they don't deliver, bro.
Yeah, like Top Rank is like you if you see him as a champion. You better tell him like, look here, bro. Like this is a pink slip fight for you. Like you better beat this white cat. You better beat him good. And if Mills beats you, then you're gone. Like you're out of here. Like you go fight. You go fight bare knuckle fighting with your brothers or Zuffa. That's motivation for you. That's what he needs. Like like if he's gonna be getting another co-main spot, But yeah, though, like P said, like it's wishful thinking. Like I want like there should be like another title fight on there, but like I said, we'll see what happens though. We'll see. Like I said, at least it's only 4 fights, and hopefully everyone watches the
time. Pay-per-view?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Boo.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. What's not pay-per-view these days? Especially that fight of all fights. That's gonna be pay-per-view. But I mean, like I said, a
BBC Showtime card used to hit harder than this.
Well, yeah, to a 2023 Showtime card. I don't know, like I don't know what's going on with the pay-per-views or whatever. Everything's pay-per-view, but that's a whole different argument and conversation, you know. But like I said, I mean, hopefully people can actually find places. I'm sure Dave and Buster's is airing it, and P, you better not go to Jack Dempsey's again for this shit.
Fuck
Fucking going to Jack Dempsey's and they only showing UFC. What the hell is wrong with the world today? Jesus Christ, that's just saying that just sounds like a horrible disgrace.
Jack Dempsey's go need to punch them niggas in the face.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you just need like a giant fist needs to crystallize in the air and just smack a nigga.
Yeah, smack the owner, whoever owns the place. Like, you know, yeah, goddamn. Like, but yeah, no, looking forward to that. And then on Sunday too, you know, you got.
Wait, hold on. This nigga said Emiliano looked like some Al Pacino movie character. All he needed is a cigar in hand. Oh my god! I mean, you're not lying. He looked like an extra from fucking The Substitute movie, nigga.
Yo, that shit came on while I was on the treadmill today. Oh
damn, word! I've been meaning to rewatch that shit. That classic.
Such a fucking classic, yo. Yo, but at least like on Sunday too, like if somehow that shit fails, you know, the Zuffa card at least on Sunday shouldn't, because you know, main event we get a rematch, you know, with Jose Valenzuela and Edwin De Los Santos. You know, the first time, yeah, like the first time it happened, you know, those two traded knockdowns and De Los Santos knocked Valenzuela the fuck out, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, but things have been different now. Valenzuela, though, you know, I mean, he did have an initial fight on Zuffa, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, he looked good. He beat that dude's ass, but it was a good fight because that dude wasn't going down easy. Like he was throwing hands.
Yeah. I was like, God damn, yeah, that was a good quality fight though. But
that was actually the best Zuffa card I've seen.
It was a good fucking card.
You know? Ariel kind of pulled away late in that fight.
Yeah, he did. That's correct. Because by like the 7th, like maybe even the 6th, it's like okay, like Rayo, you felt like Rayo got this,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but this fight though, I mean, De Los Santos, like I don't know, like he's been so unlucky with his career and everything like that, and like after knocking out Venezuela in like 3, like you know, dude has been very up and down. Like he hasn't, like you know, he had the Adorno fight, which wasn't really that great to watch, and then the Shakur Stevenson fight, which was a waste of a Thursday night, like horrible fight, like.
Damn.
Because I remember because we didn't cast that day purposely because we wanted to watch that shit, and then this shit Shakur was really running around the ring. Like usually, I don't like to say that a fighter is running, but that nigga was running around the ring. Like you know that nigga was. You know,
you can tell because in the when you screenshot parts of that fight, it literally looks like Shakur Stevenson is like in a full blown like running pose.
Yeah, that nigga was panicking. Like he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, like if you ever look like you're full blown, like you know, because like say like when I used to do the animation, you have to draw a nigga running,
right?
And he's like in a full run motion, like he got one arm and one leg forward, one arm and one leg backwards. Like nigga, that's like some classic Looney Tune running, nigga.
For real.
You're not even like it's different if you doing some Ivan Calderon, Miguel Vasquez, Laura, like where you're just moving, and we call that running too, but it looks like moving though.
Right.
Shakur Stevenson literally like fucking runs.
He was running, like you know, like he was. I know he was using the excuse that he was injured and shit like that. But
his hand hurt. Remember that was on Thursday because Tio had a stinker. I don't know if Shakur or Tio, they both had stinkers. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they both had sorry ass Thursday night performances where Top Rank said, "You know what? Fuck it. Like no more Thursday nights for you."
No more Thursday.
People were leaving the fucking arena. Like,
remember they had pictures of that shit. Like, damn.
Yeah, niggas was out.
it does make you think of. I mean, because there was a 7-5 score on that card. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he didn't wash him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't wash Edwin in that fight.
He could. Like, I mean, how? Yeah, no, we were
It's
running.
the battle of the bare minimums. When niggas is only throwing 12 or 22 punches around, it's easy to win a fight that way. Because all you got to do is look at who kind of controlled it with the bare minimum or who landed the best shot doing the least.
Facts. Yeah.
Remember in the first Roy Jones and Montel Griffin fight, I don't know if it was the 7th round or 6th, but there was one round in the fight where Roy Jones only threw 8 punches and one of them had dropped Montel Griffin.
Yeah.
Like, unless you have that type of fucking, accuracy where you like, I'll just only throw 10 punches this round and I know one of them's going to hurt him enough to drop him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't do that shit Shakur Stevenson does unless you're Roy Jones, really. And Shakur Stevenson ain't no motherfucking Roy Jones.
No, he is not.
On my fucking life, nigga.
Yeah, but at least, thankfully, with Valenzuela and De Los Santos, the first fight was like a slugfest, and it was a hard slugfest, even though it lasted only 3 rounds. At least we can be confident that one of these guys is probably going to go night-night. So do we think De Los Santos is going to repeat his KO, or do we think Valenzuela will probably get him this time?
Rayo by decision.
Okay. And I think De Los Santos will probably repeat his knockout.
But lightning strikes twice this time.
I don't know. I just don't see, like, when the last time Santos even fought?
I think he had a tune-up. He fought a can, knocked him out or something.
I thought he fought in the DR. I thought he was
yeah. He fought on some untelevised. So shit. Then the boxing man got a post.
Yeah. God damn. I don't think like Rayo been on world class level. Like,
well, I mean, I'm gonna just say Rayo by knockout just to see if he can, eye for eye type shit. I doubt. I think he probably win a decision, but I'm official decision. I'm gonna say stoppage for Rayo and 7.
Yeah, because Santos, like they both have bricks for fists though, but I just think, but Santos is a puncher though.
He's very dynamic. He's very quick and fast twitch.
But that's the thing. That's the only thing he could do. Like, he can't really box like that. Like, Rayo could just control the rounds with this nigga.
And remember, Rayo hurt him first. Rayo dropped him legitimately before he got.
But I don't think Rayo gonna overextend himself like that. Like,
I was gonna say, until Rayo has those lapses of poor decision making in the ring.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing. Right, Rayo will be having some like, he once he forgets his game plan, that motherfucker be freestyling and be screwing with all the bars. You know what I mean?
Well, see, this is the thing. I think he's improved on that since then. Like, look, if he gives a performance he did against Pitbull, Isak Cruz,
he became a world champion. He won a world championship with that fight. So it's kind of crazy how things work out.
Yeah, Santos ain't showing me no shit like that. All he's done is fucking scare Shakira Stevenson.
This nigga said Shakira Stevenson.
Cause Shakur need to fucking fight somebody already. God damn it.
Yeah, Haney, really Haney. But remember, we gotta mention with.
Hold on, wait. What'd you say?
Haney needs to fight too. I'm saying Haney has been off for a while, out the ring.
Hold on. He's been trying to make a fight though.
On Twitter. Anyway, on Twitter. But I will say,
hold on. What does that even mean?
No. Before, remember, Edwin was supposed to fight Keyshawn, and Keyshawn blew weight by like 5 pounds. So that kind of fucked with him too.
Keyshawn crashed out. So Edwin, like, I'm not. Yeah, that because Keyshawn wanted the advantage because he thought Edwin would go through with that shit and get a 4 and. Because 4 pounds and Keyshawn's like dynamic, he would have probably knocked Del Santos out. So that was the fucked up thing. So he had to take that DR fight, in order to to get something in. But like I said, I still see Del Santos rising to the occasion, and he's gonna stop Rayo. Maybe early, maybe mid rounds, maybe late. But I just don't see Rayo fighting that too much of a disciplined fight. I mean, Pitbull I mean, I think Pitbull is overrated as hell, and that's why I think he was able to kind of stick to that plan. Whereas, I don't know, Del Santos is a little bit
But ain't too many niggas done did that to Pitbull to say that though. He looked better against Pitbull than goddamn Roach did.
Roach. I mean, also Roach was probably fighting the way he probably shouldn't have been fighting at too. But there's a lot of different things. But yeah, no, Roach made Pitbull look a little bit too good because he dude decided like he wanted to,
and then Rolly made Pitbull look up look great too.
Yeah, exactly. Like
he went on to win a fucking another world title.
Pitbull is finding like Pitbull avoids a lot of the real smoke, but he makes a lot.
He fights smoke though, nigga. Like that's the thing. It's like I know you don't like him, bro, but that's what it is. Like we not gonna. I know there was a time where Pitbull was kind of just taking the can tour, but it ain't been like that so much recently.
No, see, because the Rail fight proved to me what I always thought because he thought Rail was going to scrap with dude, and Rail boxed his ass up, and then this motherfucker was like, "Well, I don't think I'm going to go do a rematch with him and shit like that." He wasn't. He didn't come to fight, and stuff like that. I was like, "Yeah, that's the reason why he didn't want to fight Haney or all of them because they would have 12-0'd his ass." Like that's exactly. It was exactly.
No, I remember him saying that about Shakur, and he's right about Shakur. See, the thing is, Rayo outboxed Cruz, and he made it entertaining because he threw in combination, pivot, check, hook, and walk, rinse, repeat. The thing is,
remember,
Pitbull don't have the footwork to get out of that.
Remember, Turbo Fist beat his ass, but he did come back and get a win or two after that. So,
yeah. You mean Angry Fist beat his ass?
Angry Fist. But this is a 50-50 fight. That's it. I feel like this is more 50-50 fight, honestly, than probably Boots and Zayas, really,
Oh, it is. But
it is.
The only thing is whether or not, like I say, Del Santos, has the advantage of actually knocking him out. I think he took his 0, so it's like, this is,
I think it comes down to temperament. Like, both these dudes hold some power. Like, they could knock each other out. But this is one of those fights where it's like, somebody might because like if Santos has a bad performance, we ain't gonna hear from this nigga again.
Right.
Like he has to kind of win this.
Right.
And Rayo was always he's kind of established himself to where win or lose, he's always gonna be around. Yeah. Like I was talking about that. Like me and my sister were talking about that fight earlier today. And we was like, damn, like this nigga Rayo be having some of the worst fucking losses on his record. Like you have like an early round KO where you slept. Then you have like a 12-round lopsided decision, like nigga.
Yeah, like I mean, obviously the first Colbert fight, that was,
And then you got like one of the worst robberies that dude has literally all three of the worst type of losses you could have in boxing.
Yeah.
Early KO and a robbery.
Yeah.
Hey, but I will say though, that fucking that second fight was a knockout with Chris Colbert. That was a knockout. Like that was one of the best knockouts in a while.
Yeah, that was a beautiful knockout. Man.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of Chris Colbert. Good God.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I think Rayo softened Colbert up in the first fight because that was the fight where like every single time dude hit him like in the eye or the forehead, that motherfucker was moonwalking something serious. Like Colbert got
that nigga was looking lit every time he got hit.
Yeah, all he needed was the sparkly glove and the loafers. That was Michael Jackson that night, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I blame the judges for giving what's his name, Chris Colbert brain damage.
Yeah, because truthfully, that's the reason why. Because Colbert, ever since that fight, can't he's looked terrible. Like he's looked horrible. He
was supposed to lose that fight and rebound, but instead he had to run it back, and he took way more punishment, and couldn't even see the distance. So it's like he took a damn ass whooping for like no reason.
Exactly.
Like, and against a guy like Rayo, who really could box and throw combinations and know how to move out the way and shit and give angles. If you Chris Colbert and you stutter stepping from off jabs and shit, then nah, you don't need that type of fight back to back.
Exactly. But
yeah, this is a good fucking fight though. Rayo by decision.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm definitely excited about the thing is I hate Zuffa's, obviously we all hate Zuffa's business model or whatever though, but they do put together some decent TV cards every now and then. This is one of them, and then
yeah, it just they came in the game on some damn LeBron Bosch Heat shit and giving us a every now and then type of good fight ain't enough.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that Dana does do with these guys, and I think all the fighters now know it is if you lose too much, because Dana cuts niggas that be losing too much in the UFC, and he's already cut one fighter out of the Zuffa stuff. So so they know that they have to kind of form.
Dude, that nigga will just end up on team boxing or some shit.
Yeah.
No, real talk, like. Whatever could get a nigga a check and put their skills to, out there and fight, I'm all for it. Like, especially it's in America. So yeah, because I seen Johnny Rice was telling me like he's on that shit. I think he had a damn knockout.
I think also what's the name on isn't Brandon Lee on the co-main, or he's on the main card though, I think, right?
He's the co-main. Yeah, Brandon Lee, because Brandon Lee is like someone that's kind of like you don't know that. I mean, he was on PBC, then he was on Queensberry, and now he's on Zuffa. Like, I mean, dude has been kind of. I don't know what his career choices are like though, but I mean, he's.
Well, I remember he was going to school. He was finishing college. Now he's finished, but it's kind of like. It's kind of hard to do both at a high level, right? Go to school and go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be being pushed.
Hold on, didn't Pat could correct me? Wasn't Juan Diaz doing the same thing but at a higher level?
He was, yeah. Juan Diaz was doing the same thing too,
and he was fighting world class niggas and dusting them off with volume punching.
Yeah, like dude was a whole world champion doing that. Whereas Brandon Lee he's 30-0, and his biggest win is the Campo win, and
he's more prospect than contender, honestly.
Yeah, like
you can use your word, Pilot.
No, he's a prospender.
Yes,
but he's spoiled on the vine though. I feel like I think he's 27 now. I remember he was on 22. PBC was pushing him. He just never amounted to much, unfortunately.
Yeah, but see, like honestly. This is the type of fight Shakur Stevens should fight and kind of shut people up by fighting a guy who got power, might be like if these niggas was more like just to give these niggas a chance to just like yo man, like you've been around so fucking long. It's kind of like the Canelo Munguia thing.
Right, yeah.
Because Brandon Lee would be dangerous to a nigga like Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion.
Yeah, if he was more active and if it's more stepped
up. I remember there was a fight and credit to him because he got up off the canvas. I don't know if you remember, Pat, when he got viciously. It was on a prelim when he got viciously dropped, and I don't know how he survived that shit, but he got viciously dropped. Survived that round, somehow won a close, kind of close fight. That was even before the camera fight. But I feel like that fight ruined his trajectory because he was looking like a hot prospect for a second, but after that. He struggled.
I know what you're talking about because I think that's after. I remember he had a fight with one of Bread's guys, and I think it was a Showbox or something.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that shit in your neck of the woods where Brandon Lee got dropped like heavy? It was in your neck of the woods, LB. Like it was.
It might have been. Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, it's possible. But
it was early in the card. It was early in the card.
Yeah. Like it kind of looked like that shit that happened with Ryan Garcia at Golden Boy early when Ryan Garcia had I know Pat knows what I'm talking because we talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah, because
when Ryan Garcia had that one fight and he looked bad, and so these niggas put him back on the training wheels for like 2 more years.
Oh yeah, I remember that was the first time I really truly because it was like it was a random Mexican. I remember too, like and that Mexican was putting some hands on him. and only one of
Because
them.
I think this was before or after the I think the Jason Velez fight.
Yeah, this was it was after. Yeah, because he cleared Velez.
Because he struggled against Jason Velez. Jason Velez was putting hands on him.
Right, but the Mexican he fought after was really putting hands on him. Like,
and see, and that's the thing. Like, he went from like Jesse Velez putting hands on him in a fight, in a losing fight, where it's like, damn, bro, like, you know, you're beating this guy, but he's surviving and he's putting hands on you. And then you have your next fight where that Mexican nigga is like, he's giving you life and death moments. He's really putting hands on you. Like, he's taking rounds. Like, so the situation got worse. So it's like Oscar and them niggas had to be like, yo, hold on. Like, bro, like, no, this isn't working.
Yeah, right.
and they said, look, come here. And, you know, you had a whole scene where, you know, like how they was building Darth Vader where they put training wheels on this nigga, Ryan Garcia. Like, they slowed the nigga career down for like 2 years.
Yeah, they had to though, but Brandon Lee though. I mean, honestly, time is not really on his side. Like he has to. It's now or never. Like
time hasn't been on his side for like 5 fucking years.
Yo, this nigga King P be like mad disgusted. Like, I don't know what is it, bro. Like, is that the Bronx in you, nigga? Like, what it is?
Dog, like this, like, bro, like this Brandon Lee experiment. Like, how long can you keep it going for?
No, P always hated on Brandon Lee anyway, so I'm not surprised with this reaction.
He did, but he makes a valid point though.
No, fact.
Like,
besides the fact that I've never been a Brandon Lee fan like that, it's like, okay, I see why some people like him, but it shouldn't take 5 fucking years to make him a thing. If it's gonna be a thing, he should have already been a thing.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's why I can't say it's hating because it's honestly that's the point we're at with this nigga. Like, bro, like even with Boots, he took a Stanionis fight. It's like we haven't even got that with like Brandon Lee. He hadn't took that fight where it's like that's really gonna tell us about him or take him to the next level. Like even a guy like and 140 is too deep not to have had that fight already. It's kind of like Zayas,
right?
But he looked more impressive than Zayas did.
Yeah, no. But like I said, I mean, the first one he's facing, Ken Sandoval, like that Sandoval, I mean, is a puncher, 17-1, 15 knockouts. I mean, but the only thing is Brandon Lee can beat him, but Sandoval can also beat Brandon Lee because I remember too, because Sandoval was on that Zuffa card, like he lost to Julian Rodriguez, but that shit was like a slugfest. I know, that shit was a real slugfest. So he can't be outboxed though. But Brandon Lee's not been finding the type of competition that he needs to be facing though. Again, this is like a 50-50 fight, and Sandoval can absolutely knock out Brandon Lee and vice versa.
Brandon Lee been fighting these unheralded type of damn fights where he might fight a guy who's capable, but it's like, like damn nigga, like your career should be further than this. Now you're fighting guys who are 50-50 with you, and it's like for what? Like it's Kane fucking Sandoval.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Like, he's the type of guy who needs to fight like Gary Antonio Russell or Shakur Stevenson or the Dalton Smith. Like, just like a nigga who's been hanging around so long, we don't know who he is yet. Like, just throw him in there against the top guy. Like, fuck it. Like, like I said, it's like the Canelo Munguia shit. Like, dude, you've been around the block so long, you ain't bumping to Charlo, Golovkin, Johnny, none of these other niggas yet. So here, give him Canelo. Fuck it. And that's where I'm at with Brandon Lee.
Yeah, exactly though, man. So like, I mean, like I said, I mean, I hope he can do something though. But yeah, like I said, like P said, time has been on his fucking side. So it's like.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got knocked out and then it's kind of over. You know what I'm saying? But
because mind you, it's not like he's bodying niggas when he's like. During this whole time where he's switching camps and like promoters, he's just
Last time I saw him on YouTube, he did look good. Like I watched a little bit of it on YouTube. He was struggling with somebody that had a terrible record,
Yeah, he didn't. I seen this last. Like he didn't look all that great. So it's like, bro, it's like you keep going to all these labels, dropping mid remixes on soundtracks and forgettable verses on niggas' projects.
Facts.
Like when you gonna drop that hit song where the label take you serious, nigga, and like you know what? I think we need to create a budget for this artist. Like he's charting on all urban radio stations in the tri county area, tri-state area. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, like what we looking at? Like wait, he has songs where they're trash. So he finally got it right, Zayas. Okay, all right.
Yeah, exactly.
But like these niggas is getting like yo, real talk, like King P low key right. I feel like the theme of this episode is like niggas who've been around too long and haven't really kind of showed us what they need to show us. Right. Because we didn't have like 3 niggas already like that.
The funny thing is, too, is
at this point, I don't even care about him anymore. So it's like, what the fuck? Okay, you wasted all this time. So unless they're gonna do something spectacular, I just don't care.
Yeah. And funny thing is, too, is like, because I got one more rant too on the welterweights, like because and that goes along with the theme of the.
Dog, we left that division in fucking 2023. God damn it.
Right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right, though. Like I said, the Zuffa card, like I said, it's good. I'm looking forward to it. Especially after but the welterweights are starting. The welterweights are starting to piss me off again.
Speaking of welterweight, Pero, there's a welterweight fight on Wednesday. I'm gonna be asleep, but maybe y'all might be able to watch it. I don't know. That Pero Crocker.
Yeah, and that brings me to the whole thing with welterweights. Like, there are 4 welterweight champions, right? And so currently, right now, it's 0 title defenses among all 4 of them. Now, Ryan Garcia won his belt this year, so it's whatever. But he should at least have a fight scheduled.
Yeah.
They keep talking about the Conor Ben fight, but it's like
Rolly and Teal, before we got on, Rolly Teal is now in play. That just kind of happened. Rolly Teal might.
No, it's not official.
I know. Yeah,
that's a horrible fucking fight. Like Teal just got blanked, and now he's getting a title fight.
Yeah,
another weight class.
See, this is what welterweight division disgusts me, and I mean it's always disgusted me. Like, don't get like I said before. If you heard me rant about the welterweight division, I despised it for years.
It's my favorite division of all. I mean, we all grew up on welterweights. It's nice as box. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
this one, it seems like the welterweight because really the money fight in welterweight division is Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia too. They're both welterweight champions. That should be the fight to kind of make. I know they have a lot of the bullshit and whatever from the first fight. But that should be the fight because that is the biggest. That would be the biggest fight in boxing if they were able to get that shit off. But instead, the welterweight champions, they're all Twitter fingering all over the fucking place, which is driving me fucking crazy. Every time I go on Twitter,
you can't even avoid it. You can't avoid that shit.
Yeah, it's Shakur, it's Haney, Ryan Garcia. They're all fucking Twitter fingering, and I'm like, can you guys announce a fucking fight? You guys are champions. Fucking announce a fucking fight. Like, it's like the welterweight division, there shouldn't be 4 welterweight champions, right? And only now someone is actually going to make their first title defense with Crocker. And Crocker won his shit last year, too. And I know Crocker was injured and shit like that. And I know he had some issues kind of ducking a little bit, but it's just like, come on, like, welterweights, get your shit together. Like, I'm tired of you guys going back and forth over some old bullshit. Like, make a fucking fight. Send it. Like I don't get why Twitter is so popular for you. Like, some of these fights, like, I get it. Like, you guys need an online presence. Like, make the fucking fight first before you do all this shit. Like, I don't understand how you guys are on Twitter. Like, what do you guys do? Like, do you guys train enough? Like, what is the point of being on Twitter so fucking much? And you guys don't have scheduled fights. Like, you guys have had
they're keeping their names buzzed, and it's some bullshit. They're just keeping their names relevant,
but no, it's not relevant because it's like some of these guys.
To what end?
Yeah, it's like.
I know. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like 7 months. Like, Haney hasn't. He won his belt in November. Nothing scheduled. Rolly's even worse. Like Rolly's been.
But this is the thing with Haney. Haney's been actively trying to make fights. He's tried to make fights with Rolly. He's tried to make the Ryan Garcia fight,
which is more than we can say for a lot of other fucking fighters.
Like Haney really got the juice, and these niggas don't want a cup. Pause.
Well, you say that, but I see that now they're flirting with Tank, talking about they gave us a call today, type shit. So it's like,
dude, look, it's fucking June. King P just said the nigga won his belt in November, and we didn't see his nigga try to make like 3 or 4 different fights since then. So if Tank fucking gives you a call or sends an offer, you may as well entertain it, right?
Yeah, but it just seems like
nigga Devin Haney's at the point. If you sent him an offer, he'll entertain it.
Yeah, I'm just tired of seeing all these motherfuckers on Twitter every day in day out. They're talking some old bullshit, and they're not announcing fucking fights. And especially the welterweight champions, they're all there. Rolly's out here making fucking excuses on why he doesn't want to fight his Mando, because the Mando will beat his Mando currently got his ass whooped. So it's Catterall that's next up the belt, and he doesn't want Catterall. He's avoiding Catterall. Like he avoids anyone that's not.
And then this is the Catterall who throw hands now.
Yeah, exactly. And then Haney, he's going back. It's good that he's trying to make fights, but he's on Twitter. He hasn't made the fight. It's November. It says he won his belt in November. So it's just like there's just too.
But at least he's trying. Like look. Okay, he already bitched out Shakur Stevenson. Really, like Shakur Stevenson. I think he's been kind of fucking up a lot of potential fights by inserting his name. Mm-hmm. And running away and creating chaos, knowing he's not really trying to fight niggas like that.
Yeah,
the whole, little brother shit, and you gotta fight this nigga before you fight me. Like this Mortal Kombat, and he's saying song or some shit, and he throwing Goro at nigga. Like, no, bro, chill. Like, final boss or nothing, nigga. Like. Haney's too big, Foster's too small. Like, bro, you running from the opposite ends, and you ducking from 2 different sides. Like,
Shakur's coming off he's coming off real soft with what he's doing, with how he's acting.
Dude, and he's a hypocrite. Like, he keeps contradicting himself.
Yeah, like you're a fucking 4-weight champion. You rule 140. Make a 145. Because he's in a division with competition. You don't need, if you're gonna go up to 147, fucking go up to 147. Your ass can support the frame. Pause. It's like.
But remember, because he was like, do one. First of all, he could say, I'll go to 154 for Conor Ben, sorry ass. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay. But then when it came to Ryan Garcia, like, man, welterweight. I mean, junior welterweight or. 144, whatever. Then they stopped talking. Then the Foster shit. It's okay, fight Ford. He beats Ford. Then it's like, oh, you too small. Like, that's 130. Come up. No, Haney. It's fucking goddamn 147. No, let me do 144. Haney says, okay, if I say yes to 144, we have a fight. Nigga went radio silent. Like, what the like? He just keep getting caught in bad. Like one nigga, you'll fight 147. One end, you say you're the best. I'll showcase my skills. All of this, da 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 da. Like, I'm talented. Niggas can't see me. Then the next day, oh man, niggas picking on me. I'm not really that big. Da da da. Like, dude, like, bro, like, fight a nigga already. Like, you just capping and just mouth service, nigga.
Yeah, like
lip service.
Make these fucking fights. Like, stop Twitter fingering and everything like that. Make these goddamn fights. Welterweights. Make some fucking fights. Like, we shouldn't go this long for one welterweight champion to actually make a title defense, which is Crocker. He's going, and I mean, I didn't even realize he was on the fucking Wednesday. Like, him and Liam Perro. Like, I like Liam Perro. We all like Liam Perro as a fighter. He's a good fighter. Like, he's good to watch or whatever. And it should, but it's just like, it shouldn't take this long for a fucking welterweight champion to.
Yeah, because the division's dead. Like, 147 is dead. Like,
yeah.
And since nobody seems to really have gotten far with a fight where you can't really build up nothing because everybody's beefing with each other. That makes it good for if you eventually take a fight with niggas you beefing with, but most of the time that never happens. These niggas that beef all summer. and then they'll fight a random nigga from Argentina.
yo, facts. Or the DR or some shit, nigga. Like it's just,
Yeah, like niggas beef with 17 niggas on Twitter that are world champions through 4 different divisions. And then after months of negotiation, they end up fighting the unknown nigga from Nicaragua.
that somehow got that got updated as a Mando for them.
Yeah, they fight some random nigga. Okay, he's from the same gym as Ike Cortez. Harold, he's from Africa. He's undefeated. Like y'all niggas just randomly find you somebody. Oh, okay, we got this Filipino from the deepest jungle in the Manila. Like, bro, like nigga, like, bro, like, stop this shit.
Yeah, like welterweight, like welterweights is just like it's like y'all are champions. Like y'all can make the fucking fights. Like if you got to keep all the shit off Twitter and just make the fights behind the scenes and start and like I say because it shouldn't take how many months for a welterweight champion to make one fucking title defense, especially a belt that he won back in September. You know, like
but it's the marquee division and it's like y'all fell behind lightweight, heavyweight, 140, like
175,
154.
I mean, hell, even cruiserweight has more motion than welterweight. Like, and it really shouldn't. Cruiserweight's been
facts.
Yeah.
And this ain't even the old school cruiserweight when it was nothing but Russians and Africans scrapping.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
So it's like, nah, like y'all niggas get that shit the fucking together, bro. Like, because I feel like, what's the next big fight that's up now?
For what? For that division?
No, for boxing in general.
After this weekend, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't really nothing. I mean, that's actually confirmed. I mean,
other than Zepeda and Roach or
Fury. I mean, Fury Joshua. I don't really care that much, but Fury Joshua.
Plus, I mean, until Joshua
signed,
Joshua
got to fight that one dude first, right?
Yeah, Joshua got to body his tune-up.
So we can't. All right, so we can't throw the Fury fight because this is boxing. Anything could fucking happen. So basically, Zepeda Roach is the only big fight that we got on the horizon.
Yeah, everything else is just like it's just Cordina and fucking Mason and shit like that. But that's not a big fight. That's just it's a fight for TNT. So that type of shit, which is
it's like a decent fight, but nothing like really look for like Zepeda Roach is something you could look forward to. Okay,
right.
Mason Cordina is like whatever. Like I watch it. Like that's. You ain't gonna look forward to it, but you'll watch it when it come on. So
yeah. I mean, they got Shushu on there. Yeah, they got Shushu on. Yeah, it's not it's a black nigga card they got in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? TNT debut, but
it's a Juneteenth card, nigga. Like,
but it doesn't help that the main niggas that are known in the boxing, that fight at welterweight, 140 or whatever. These niggas don't want to make no fights. They want to fight. They're on Twitter fingering all fucking day.
Hey, cause look, if Shakur Stevenson. You don't want to fight no fucking Foster. You don't want to fight no Haney. What about Gary Antonio Russell?
Who's calling for the smoke? He's
you shut up everybody if you fought him.
Yeah.
Like, cause then it's like, well, damn. Like, some people might even say that's a harder fight than Haney and Foster.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. And
there's enough niggas. Like, if Brandon Lee win his fight him. Like,
yeah, like like.
I'll take a Tito Mercado fight with fucking Shakur.
Yeah, I mean, hell, he just came off bodying Juan Carlos Burgos, the first one to stop him. Like, fucking yeah, Tito's been calling for the smoke, calling you niggas out for smoke. Like, there's just
see, cause and you're right, Pat. That's what's happening. Like, we're not seeing the transition of torches or our level changes. Like, we're not seeing that. Like, there's a stagnation in the division right now. We saw a little bit, like we saw it in the beginning of the year. Like, T.O. Shakur, Dalton Smith, and Matias. Like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
The chessboard has been shaken up early in the year, but it's not moved an inch since then.
Right.
And now niggas is like, okay, we got Zepeda. No, wait. Zepeda Roach is what, lightweight, right?
Yeah, that's lightweight.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that don't even count. So yeah, so what the fuck else is happening in that junior welterweight? You feel me?
Yeah, 140, 147 is like 147 is a wasteland, but the fights that the biggest fight in boxing is in that division. 140 is not a wasteland, but the not champions are not getting in the mix, like because everyone.
And if you do Ryan Garcia Haney 2, put that on. That's a Netflix fight.
I mean, that fight will get all the attention in the world because it has bad blood, it has everything. I mean, people to this day are still fucking posting the fucking gifs to fucking Devin Haney of him getting knocked around by Ryan Garcia's, loaded up, loaded up punches and shit like that. Like it's just like
anytime Haney run his mouth a little too much, niggas are bringing it up in them comments because I seen some shit with Devin Haney posted. I think Tank with his mom, and he was like, "Happy Father's Day." Or some shit.
Yeah, no, they're going back and forth tough with Tank's burner and all that bullshit.
Tank,
that shit was hilarious. Like
showing off the weight, and Devin didn't show up. Stupid shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's. Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is this random ass broad going back and forth with these niggas? And it's just like, Tank is using his fucking burner. I was like, you fucking kidding me? I feel like
it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Like you niggas real fuck. These niggas need to be banned from Twitter. Like someone needs to take their Twitter account and just like tell look.
I won't lie. I mean, like it's stupid, but Tank's trolling was pretty funny. He's just trolling them. It's kind of funny.
Nigga, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Tank shit is a waste of time to me. Like get your ass in the ring. Like
Yeah, because I was even cool with the Schofield fight because it's another one of those Canelo Munguia, like, hey man, if this nigga just gonna fuck around this long, just throw him in there with somebody.
I mean, that's a good. I mean, in terms of being off 15 months or whatever, almost 2 years, that's a decent comeback fight, I guess, right?
Yeah, I had no problem with that fight, and I know the build up would be amusing, but it's like now I'm not hearing that's happening, so it's just like a nigga needs some clarity. Like we need more than motherfucking Road to Zapata to look forward to. Like,
yeah,
like that's cool, but it's not enough. Like, no one looks forward to like one entree at a goddamn restaurant. Like, you're not. Yeah, man, them coconut shrimp. I can't wait till I get there. Like, nah, nigga,
you mean entrees or appetizers? Because appetizers are really
either
good
one, bro. Because think about it. Look, I pilot. Watch this. Okay. I said I meant entrees because in a way you may in your head you may have a taste for something, but once you go to the place and you smell the aromas and you look at the menu like, oh, hold on, like I wanted some ribs, but goddamn, these wings look fire, nigga. Or I wanted a steak, but this goddamn salmon look bussin', like that type of shit. But you at least want those different options. You might even just go and still pick the ribs or whatever you wanted originally. But the fact that other shit is there, you just don't want to go to a place and it's like these niggas are only good for one thing and offer one thing only. Like nothing else is great. Like the fries are trash, the drinks, the fountain drinks be horrible. Goddamn, like, come on. Yeah, you ain't gonna go out your way just for a fucking chicken tender sandwich or a cheeseburger and everything else is trash.
Yeah. Like I said, these divisions need to get together. Welterweight needs to get together. Like it shouldn't be like after all this time, Crockett and Pero is the next one after bed. Like there should be at least 3 minimum of fights that at least is on the fucking schedule for you niggas. Like maybe it's the
y'all don't even have 2. Like y'all can't even give us 50%.
Right.
That's the sad part. Like y'all can't even be like, all right, nigga, like we'll give you half the division champs. Like, nah, y'all just kind of been dangling a carrot in our faces and shit.
Right. Yeah, and just going back and forth with each other with burner accounts and a lot of nonsense that doesn't do nothing for y'all careers, man. But yeah,
this is the thing. Like, if it led to fights, it'd be cool.
Right.
But 90% of the time, it never leads to a fucking fight. Or if it does, it has to take like a goddamn 2-year saga or some shit. Like, and I say that like because Ryan Garcia Tank is one of those where these niggas will go back and forth for years and months, podcasts and this and that, and till these niggas finally had to fight.
And Ryan and Haney was the same thing too, because they kept on, it was the same like, oh yeah,
Yo. And it's like, bro, like y'all niggas is in y'all physical primes. We don't need 2-year buildups for y'all fucking fights. Y'all could have fought 3 times in that time frame.
Right.
Like, god damn, like you only need 6 months to build up a good fucking fight.
Yeah, if even, like,
if even, where I'm talking about max, like, and remember, Pat, niggas ain't doing world press tours no more and shit where they're like, all right, so we having a press tour in Vegas, then we're gonna go to LA, then we're gonna take it back to New York, then we're gonna go to Miami, then we're gonna finish in Atlanta. Like, niggas ain't doing that no more. So it's like, what y'all really promoting? So just make the fight. Like, you got 4 months, nigga.
Yeah, like if
you good, bro? Like, put the vape down.
This nigga hand the blunt.
Blood whooping your ass. Nigga, that blunt hit you with that goddamn boots. you better damn back foot dance that bitch off to the ropes.
that body shot, no joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Boots hit you with a right uppercut to the body. You in the corner now.
Yeah, no, but for the main, Boots Zayas, I hope it's a good fight. I hope it is. I have a feeling it could be. But if we get a one-sided thing, because a lot of the fights that we've been looking forward to becomes one-sided, right? So if that's the case, and Boots shows his pound for pound, shows why he's been kind of heralded as up next for a while. You know what I'm saying? So if he lives that, that's cool too. Even
see, that's the thing. Like, the best fights, like when you put the best against people, if it turns into like a tactical fight, whatever, niggas complain, but even the best punchers ain't just throwing reckless. You see that with Inoue Nakatani.
Exactly.
So, like, maybe these young niggas might have to heat up a little in the beginning, might have to warm up before they start throwing sonic booms and all types of other shit.
Right. Right.
Because, that'd be cool and all, like, these niggas just go balls to the wall early, but pause. But yeah, this is different era, nigga. One guy who's been impressing us against limited competition this career, and another guy who impressed the fuck out of us for the first time ever last time.
Right.
Like, so, like, it's one of those Forrest Gump box of chocolate ass fights, nigga. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get.
I mean, all I know is that I'm definitely gonna lay off the fish for this fight. I'm gonna eat something junky for that fight. I just don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it won't be no fish.
A cheesesteak, nigga.
You know what, nigga? Like, honestly, that I've been craving one ever since I went to this place in Roxbury called Saul and Shalmut, because it's run by a Muslim cat, and he had the most fire cheesesteaks I ever had, man. Like. And I was like, God damn! Like, I might need another one. That honestly, nigga, since I've been thinking about it. You just said it though. Honestly, that's a massive manifestation, bro. I might have to get down and get one, for that fight.
Now I feel you. Like, if you could get like an authentic Philly, because like there ain't too many. Like, I haven't had like a real good Philly cheese in a minute, and then a Philly nigga fighting, so I just felt like it was appropriate. Like,
yeah, like, I mean, thankfully, because on Instagram, because I get because
you don't be fucking with no pork, so like I can't really tell you, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know the Zayas, you ain't gonna fuck with no Cuban sandwich or nothing.
No, I'll leave that to King P. Like, he can eat all the damn pork. Like, I'll leave that to him though. But
I'll be right there with that nigga.
But yeah, no, the cheesesteak, because I've been thinking about the cheesesteaks, about getting one, and then now you just said it, and I'm thinking about that's gonna be the move there, because thankfully on Instagram they showed me a couple places, around here that I've never been, where the cheesesteaks are supposed to be there. The fire, they gotta have the crusty bread. They gotta have the Cooper Sharp. They gotta have seasoned meat paws. Like that's that shit gotta. And of course, I like to put spicy mustard in mine. Now that's a personal preference.
You get the peppers, onions, and mushrooms.
Onions. Yep. Caramelized onions, all that shit, bro. And then get like the big ass fries and shit that are salted. Nigga, fuck that. That's the meal. That's the meal for Saturday night.
That nigga talked himself into that meal. He's like, nigga, you know what? Fuck that.
Now you manifested that shit, so that's a good look, bro. Appreciate that. Thank
you. Enjoy, nigga.
Yeah. That's what's gonna be. You know what I mean? Shit. Oh man, but this is a good conversation. Like I said, it's good to have a good boxing weekend here and now and then. So like, yeah, we look forward to Saturday, and then make sure you put your bets in. If you're a gambling nigga, like I said, it's a good weekend to earn a little extra dough or whatnot. Between and hedged up with any World Cup bets too, and put something on Cape Verde because they're out here disrupting the natural order of things in soccer. That's just my 2 cents. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah. We'll take your word for it because man, I ain't been following nothing.
Yeah, because World Cup, I'm African, so I have to pay attention to the shit. Because my dad talked my ears off on it when I called him for Father's Day, because he stayed because they have a game on right now.
You talking about the World Cup?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I've been watching. I ain't gonna lie, I never been soccer, but I get it. I've been watching this one kind of like more than ever. I get why people like it. It's just not an American sport, but I get it. I get it's pretty entertaining with some of the shit I've been seeing.
I mean,
it's crazy. It's not an American sport, but like so many Americans then kick the soccer ball around,
and especially because America. Yeah, no, of course, yeah. But I'm saying, especially because America won the first 2 games since like in the past 100 years, they ain't done that shit. Like win back-to-back games. So
America's on some fuck yeah shit. Like,
hey, so I'm saying like America. I saw a poll. I saw somebody tweet say, "Would you rather win the Super? Would you rather your team win the Super Bowl or have USA win the World Cup?" And I was like, "Shit, I'm a Rams fan, but." I saw us win before. I've seen my team, so maybe seeing the U.S. win the World Cup would be kind of crazy, because that's
honestly the worldwide shit talking we could do if the U.S. ever won the World Cup would probably be next level. So I don't know. That's
BLD.
Yeah, but then I know too, if the Dolphins won the Super Bowl, would be like serious shit talking too. My God. You wouldn't get niggas to shut the fuck up down here if there was niggas alive. If there was more niggas alive to see the Dolphins win the Super Bowl. I promise you, niggas would not shut the fuck up. You see how New York acting, nigga?
Yeah. Just like the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks are acting out. Yeah, for sure.
Bro, dude, that shit will be like on steroids down here. Like you talking to a place where when it's goddamn 4th of July or New Year's Eve, it turns into the purge the way gunshots be going off and fireworks, nigga.
But also football. Miami is football. You know what I'm saying? You think about Texas, you think about Miami. Football, Florida. Florida got all the fast ass niggas in football. You know what I'm saying? Like the greatest niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Florida done celebrated a championship like from damn near all its pro teams. And we ain't even talking college.
Yeah,
not the Dolphins. I don't know the Bucks, so the Bucks kind of count, but they ain't the Dolphins.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
The Dolphins won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. But I'm saying not in 50, not in a long ass fucking time.
I'm saying, but you got niggas alive who fucking seen it. Like it's happened in a lifetime. Like fucking all the fucking franchises have a championship. Is basically what I'm saying.
Right.
Mm.
Like the fucking Marlins, the Panthers, the Heat, fucking the main ones. Like, okay, sorry, fucking Orlando, nigga.
Well, the only one Jacksonville's the only one that hasn't, but they come close though. But yeah, because I remember when the Heat won their championships, them niggas were wilding out. Them niggas were swag the fuck out. Like the videos.
Facts.
Yeah, they were wilding out, But
niggas were taking off work to go to that fucking parade, bro.
But the funny thing is, too, is I know if the men actually won the World Cup because they've never won. The women have, but not the men. But yeah, I can imagine that certain cities will probably be wilding out a little bit just because they have another championship. You know,
Yeah, that and just the whole like niggas like overseas niggas be having like a little condescending approach to Americans sometimes. So
Oh, especially boxing and soccer. You know what I'm saying? Like two sports
yeah,
for
like
yeah.
so it's like our food low key humbling them niggas.
Well, yeah, although
Hey,
yeah.
what up, Rob? Salute, salute.
salute, Rob.
Like you already seeing these niggas is getting humbled by goddamn Chipotle and Chick-fil-A, nigga. Like
Yo, it's fun, them videos have been having me out. Like I be watching, they be thinking it's the best thing since sliced bread and electricity, my nigga. Like them videos
a
be
nigga
having
going to TGI Fridays and having the best meal of his fucking life.
yeah, and motherfuckers out here, I can get free refills. And I'm like, I've been in enough countries where I got refills too. Like, don't even give me that bullshit. Tell me whatever country from you don't get no damn free refills. Like, get the fuck out of here. But them niggas be like wide eyed, like it's a whole fucking new
Yeah.
world.
And with their damn ration ass fucking World War II sandwiches, that shit with the goddamn the bun cheese and that fucking onion. Like nigga, like no toasting the bun, no melting the cheese, no caramelizing the onion, just fucking Hansel and Gretel food.
I don't know if it's trolling. I know, but no, a lot of people trolling. But I saw somebody, some Europeans say they were at the Golden Corral and it was the best food they ever had. It's pretty sad.
Dude, you see what I'm saying? And this is the thing. Look, Golden Corrals are like, and I haven't been to a Golden Corral in like maybe 10 years, but I've been to ones in Florida, a few different ones in Florida that was okay. Like it's standard, ain't gonna blow your mind away, whatever, but it's decent, whatever.
There's one.
I went to one in Georgia, and that was much better than the Florida ones. And I was like, damn, Golden Corral was like bussing, like it's like the flavors just it felt like niggas cared a little more in Georgia Golden Corral. So that might be one of those things. If you go to the right one, it might impress you. So I'll say that.
I mean,
my backpack.
I went to one in Spring. I think it's either in Springfield, Mass, or outside of it. And I went there after a night out in the strip club because Springfield had a shitload of them back in the day, And that food, damn near like, it was a bad night. That food was. That food tore up my stomach something seriously. I was like, it was horrid.
And another thing is too, it depends on what time and days you go to certain Golden Corrals. Because if you go there in the morning breakfast, like that's usually like the peak moment.
Yeah,
if you go when they begin like the lunch, and you're going right there when they bring out the fresh best shit out there and shit like.
Yeah. I think I had some that have been a little warmed over because I said I was coming after a strip club little outing. So.
Yeah, you had the late night. Yeah. You had the food they was putting on the goddamn platform for Netflix, nigga.
I don't think I had a buffet since like COVID, just because of the journey, it's just different now, you know what I'm saying? It's a different world.
That's what I'm saying. Like all this is like pre-COVID, like 10 years ago, or more. Like
yeah.
I mean, but even then, I just remember,
yeah, that shit was hella crucial though. But yeah, Golden Corral though. But I mean, hey, if the international FIFA fans love that shit, more power to them. Like I just hope that they also get Pepto Bismol because they'll need it. Eating all that bullshit.
Oh yeah, let me see what they think about fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but at least I know because they're around Boston a whole lot because they hold the games where the Pats play at Gillette. Like them motherfuckers, like the Scottish people, fucking they empty out the beer. Like I couldn't and I seen them when I'm taking the train. Like they're out here doing that fucking Vikings row up the escalators and shit. Them niggas be wilding out. Like I didn't realize how wild they were wilding out, but. They be wilding out in Boston, like for real. Like
Damn, niggas acting like them goddamn hooligan movies in the UK.
yeah, them motherfuckers is out here drinking all types of beer, and they're out here making all types of noise, and they're doing the stupid Viking rolls up escalators and trains and shit. Like them niggas they're enjoying themselves in this fucking country. I'll say that. Like they're getting their little taste of being American, and they fucking love it.
I mean, I'm happy for niggas, come experience America, because some of us are here all the time and we don't enjoy this motherfucker like that. So hey, more power to you.
That's honestly that might be the realest shit since Real Deal Holyfield, bro. That's real shit right there.
You feel me? Like niggas is having fun on escalators. Like nigga, I used to work at the mall. Like whenever I used to hear like the paramedics be coming into the damn mall and shit, I'm like, what happened? Like somebody fell down an escalator. I'm like, God damn! Like I didn't know that was a thing until I went to the mall. Like I didn't know niggas was falling down escalators. Like
I'm saying, like,
and I'm talking about elderly people, young people. Like, I mean, I can understand an elderly person, misstepping, whatever. But nigga, you 28. Like, what the fuck? Like, how'd you survive to this point? Like. Like you the type of nigga who would get lost in the goddamn in a fire drill or some shit. But yeah, goddamn, I ain't gonna lie. This is a great episode. Wow.
Yes.
I feel like I've been gone for a goddamn minute.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, obviously we'll probably be back next week. Obviously, because I know we definitely got cards for the week after and shit like that, and then obviously hopefully that we get kind of a fight of the year. We get something, we get something a little mind blowing to talk about for next week and whatnot. But yeah,
what's up next week? Like
it'll be the TNT cards. I'm sure because it's 4th of July cards.
Oh, that's the Cordina Mason.
Yeah.
And what else was that
next
night?
week? That's
Is it next? Yeah, it is next week.
I don't know. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. The hell dope. I didn't know it was coming up that fast.
Yeah. Because 4th of July is two Saturdays from now.
Oh damn! It's a 4th of July Saturday. 4th of July. Wow.
And they're actually fighting on that.
When's the last time there was a 4th of July Saturday?
Yeah, honestly, that because I was like, God damn it, because that means for my work, that means the 3rd is the recognized day. So, I mean, I think I'm taking the 2nd and 3rd off too, because I was like, fuck the bullshit. Like, let me get this time. Yeah. But
I be telling niggas, hey, if you got the hours, man, do it. Shit, I know niggas be having I have 243 hours. I'm like, motherfucker, if you don't take some days off.
Yeah, for real. Because at first I was like, is it really that close? But yeah, no, it's absolutely next week.
Man, I'm saying like this, man. Summer is gonna be over in a fucking heartbeat.
I mean, the way summer goes by fast, bro. Like
this motherfucker been fast, slow. It been I don't know, man. This fucking June, woof. But this summer, nigga, like yeah, God, like yeah, I feel you, like. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, dope seeing all these cultures. Yeah, facts. Like everybody just having fun, enjoy the food and shit. Like,
hey, yeah, those Cape Verde girls looking kind of good out there too. Let's see y'all.
Yeah, like I said, I told you,
y'all came at the right moment during summertime, so y'all ain't got to hear about school shootouts and shit.
Right.
So it's like you'll be safe here for now.
For real. But we'll be back next week for sure, like that. And shout out to the whole crew, whatnot. Like I said, pray for some good boxing, maybe for a fight of the year candidate. And if you're gambling, I'll pray for a gambling win. And like I said, hedge that shit with some World Cup shit. Get a bang out of life. You dig? But for myself, Pat Scorpio doing a representative, for LB Short, the guy, the GOAT artist, for King People Day, and for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.